Okay, we are live. Okay, let's see how many we got visiting. Welcome, one and all. I know there was 9 of you. Wait, wow. Okay, right. Welcome back to the live stream. This time's a special, the Love Boat live stream. For those of you who are clued in, will already know what I'm talking about. And those that don't, hang around. I'll be talking about that in a short while. Let's get some more people on. As soon as we've got a few more, we'll start discussing. So welcome one and all, and hello. To speak about Salacio Jimenez, thank you. I think you're new to the channel, possibly. I don't know. I've never seen you before. If I haven't, it's my mistake, and my apologies. Hiya, boss. What's up, man? For those new ones to the channel, thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the live stream. It's going to be fun. What's the topic? We know what the topic is. Hey, Black Day's finally here. Welcome back, brother. Hi, Jan. Welcome again. Okay, today's topic, we know I put down regarding the Love Boat, and we're going to talk about Captain Stubing today. You know, we all know him as the Rope. Hiya, John. We all know him as the Rope, and yeah, we'll be talking about him in a minute. Yeah, I had a request from Salacio. I should have Dave from the Raw Facts coming on at some point today. Well, as soon as he gets online, I'll let you know. If he doesn't and you want to jump in, no problem. Right. Yes, I'm wondering if you guys have seen the latest video from Every Man Has a Story. This guy has a lot of stories. I think he's Hans Christian Andersen with more fairy tales and fables than I've ever seen before. His stories don't add up. Good evening, Kiki. Welcome back, brother. I'm not sure if you guys have witnessed that. I saw the video and my chin hit the floor. Right, you get a chance, watch it, Jan. It's interesting because he's been harping on for the last year about how he spent so many years in the cruise lining industry. Now he intends to buy a boat, apparently. Hi, Dave. Welcome back, brother. Yeah, exactly. He wants to do that. We noticed that as well. Well, apparently he has all these big claims about how he was this superstar in the cruise lines. His story is not adding up so far. He went to the Philippines allegedly to do a cardinal sin with a rope. Okay, I'm not going to go too much into that because I think it's a very touchy subject, and certain trolls then come and complain that I'm bullying. Fact of the matter is, he wanted to do something very bad to himself with a rope, allegedly. And yet he says in this video that he spent the last year and a half trying to sort out buying a cruise liner. It doesn't add up. Wow, it's just crazy. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Stu. Welcome back, brother. Stu says hello, Ben. Hi, Steve from Florida. Just started expat life in Poland, Ukraine. Very cheap here, easy to get. Cars. Yeah, they do. Welcome to the channel, Steve. I'm buying a leftover space shuttle. Who's with me? Right. What a boat made out of coconuts, bamboo. Father wrote. Well, I tell you what, he's had all these failed ventures. I don't understand it. Mark the Rope has a boat to sell you and a bright. Yeah. Well, I was really shocked because people keep talking about how he's such a nice guy and I fell. Everybody talks about how he's such a nice guy and, you know, his stories are really good and all this crap and la da 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 da. I mean, he even tried to big up his connections to the Filipinos on that video, how wonderful they were and how he owed and how he loved the Philippines. And yet on a video, which is still there from Old Dick, had stated that he himself believed that the Filipinos should adapt to him and he won't adapt to the Filipinos. Not even in his own country. It seems to me like another scam. Maybe I'm wrong. He seems to be... Dave, give the guy a break. His girlfriend is going through puberty. Yes, I should say that. It just seems to me like another scam. And to be quite honest with you, we all see this every day. You know, he did his, what do they call it? The consultation fees. And sorry, my glasses are a bit dodgy today. He did all these consultation fees, la-di-da, and now it's a boat scam. I mean, come on. He talks about boats, and yet Mick has called him out on certain paperwork he needs, and he couldn't answer it. The only rope he has is the one hit stop for something fine. Yeah, from running off. It's good to have you back, Dave. Seriously, I missed it from the last one. Hit the like and subscribe, or I'm enlisting you to serve the crew of the Love Boat. So basically, I'm now... He's packed his rope away, so I'm going to call him Captain Stubing from now on. Or is it Gopher? I'm not sure which one he should be. But Mick called him out and shot him down on a live stream regarding it. But he tried to ignore all of Mick's comments. It says, I read a comment somewhere where he'd been scammed and cleaned out. So Old Dog was asking for money. Really? Wow. I don't know. That's a new one to me. He got used to telling BS stories to sell art on the ships. He can't do exactly. This is the point I'm trying to make. If you listen to his old stories, he's only been in the Philippines just over a year, and he's making out as if he's had this deal going for the last year and a half. It doesn't add up. You wouldn't go to top yourself in the Philippines whilst you've got a deal pending. It doesn't make sense. Tim K posted a video of 2-level membership $US a month loyalty badges. What? $10 a month K Club living in the Philippines. Advice, he cleared this nonsense with YouTube. Oh my God. There's no end of it. Seriously. So he's not happy with the super chats. He's not happy with the begging money. He's not happy with the AdSense money. He's not happy trying to make people look stupid in the streets when he himself looks stupid. Then he goes on trolling people's channels and he talks about other trolls. Now he's doing this. Geez, the guy must be desperate. Mind you, with all the hotels he's been staying at, I mean, are you surprised? Comment on Roger's channel. I'll try to find and cut and paste. Yeah. His girlfriend seems like a prisoner, and she's scared. Yeah, my wife is aware of these girls from there. She had meetings, met up with them before. There's my wife. Right. Captain Stubing sold dodgy art. All right. Really, Old Dog sold dodgy. Both scam it, totally. Old Dog tried to help him. He was. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to another one. Another thing, for example, is the future Curious owner. Mark had his YouTube account phished. Paul immediately asked for PayPal. I know, it's crazy. He does to all the time, you know, and then they say they're not scammers or e-beggars. And then we get slagged down for trying to stop them.
King has also tried to put already in.
Help me out.
Super chat.
Begging.
Mark paid all the expenses and to my family. What the heck?
I know. Mark been in talks with Cunard Line to raise the Titanic aside. Sorry? It's British, yeah. Don't forget to, okay. Time now going to do LS membership only. Oh my God. This is crazy. He's just any little avenue, any avenue for revenue. I hope they bloody clamp down on him. He has a lot to offer, a life jacket. One of the former guests has now sold his car Danny from the road to the Philippines. He says it's in preparation for his retirement to the Philippines, which according to him won't happen for years. That's still a subject that's very up in the air. Flannery's changed the name of his channel to Old Dog New Truck. I suspect he's running out of money and now selling his position. Well, seeing that Tim K spent all his time in these expensive, lavish hotels, it does not surprise me. I mean, those places ain't cheap. I know because we've tried to book them in the past, and it's a bit out of our budget as well. And we don't get any money from YouTube. It's mental. A lot of the trolls made a big deal of this Andy scenario. I would have done the same. I'd have walked away. A lot of people would have tried to be brave and say they would have done a different thing. You have to be there at the time. Roger will be along soon. He's currently grinning at Reflecting Surgeons. Yes, apparently Mr. Colgate will be here soon. David says hi. Midget and Flippy still doing LS several days in a row separately. Yeah. And so's Anal Adventures and his child bride. And apparently he's still coaching her. You can see it in the background. I was watching a video the other day, and I could literally see him in the bloody shine of her eyes. That's how bad it was. So, it's all just one big scam. You've got all of Beggy May's sisters doing videos. It's all crazy. Just subscribed and liked from Paula. Going to watch. All right, on the big screen. You don't want to see this head on a big screen, mate. You really don't want to see this big head on a big screen. And Andy only ran because Tim was. Yeah, exactly. He thought Andy was going to give him a length, and Andy doesn't swing that way. It's like that scene from Deliverance, if anybody remembers. Squeal, piggy. Sorry, Dave, I had to. Look, I would never have stood in the middle of the street and dealt with an idiot screaming his head off. It's better to walk away and deal with him another day. Filipina P reading cue cards. Yeah, I've always said that. Her presentation's pretty cool, but she does the same as everybody else. She also has PayPals and Patreons and all this stuff. You wouldn't mind so much if these guys paid taxes and were registered. I mean, look at Village People Philippines. I know she does everything legitly, and it can be done. But I'm also seeing a lot more vloggers now coming online, Filipino and Westerners, and they're attacking these people now. Mick pointed one out earlier. I can't remember her name. Mick, could you just give me a heads up on that one again? I can't remember her name. I think it was Apple Hernandez, was it? She did a really good one. Craig Rosen. Every man and story needs to stop licking battery terminals. That's about as close as he's going to get. Yeah, boat terminal. I think the only terminal it needs to be is to be terminally got rid of. The guy's just a joke. He tries to make you believe his stories, but his stories do not add up. If you're going to lie, at least have a pattern. It's crazy. Oh my God, the amount of vloggers posting clips of Andy. Tim is nuts as well. As if he beats up bad fake. Yeah, totally. Come on, people. The captain only needs 9.5 million. Hi, Mark. Welcome back. Are you sober? You must have had a blast. Shame we couldn't have joined you. The P is obviously reading from cue cards. Million jump. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. From day one, I've always said that. And, a lot of people seem to like her stuff, but just another e-beggar. And her boyfriend's foreign, so Tim K bought a surfboard. His wife thought it was a food plate. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I definitely got the right people here. That's for sure. I mean, this thing's just not going to stop. It's just going to continue and continue. They're going to find different avenues to make some sort of money, and hopefully the BIR and the immigration, once they get their shit together, will finally get them. Somebody asked me, they're not going to do nothing. They said they're not going to do nothing. The wheels of justice in the Philippines turn very slowly, but when they turn, they do. She's been laying waste in her community posts to many of these fools. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and Mark pointed out a good one. If you go to her community posts and you look at some of the comments that she's put down there, she has literally slaughtered Sunshine Scammer. Back in dry Saudi. Mark, the peaches look brilliant, mate. I hope you had a great time. You got a hi from Mark there. Yeah, Apple been hammering big time. And I think she's had a little bit of help, we believe. But that's good. I mean, the more the merrier. Tim K is drinking again. He is. Apparently, I heard is he got pissed and had an incident with his mother-in-law. I don't know. Can't be sure. But I know he likes to booze and then shits the bed. Huh? Yeah? I told you that. Yeah. In the hotel. Apple and this has turned off all her comments. I don't blame her because I'm sure all the trolls from Tim K and all these people and Sunshine Scammer. I mean, I get plenty of trolls come on my channel and talk bollocks. I just don't reply. You know, if it's an honest query or an honest comment, I will reply. But if it's a comment that's just designed to bash or try to debase me, I don't give a shit. Let them come. Apple just did Turns and Beth today. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there are. It's like everything. They went from something to nothing very quickly. As much as I want these scammers shut down, not convinced. What for rape and murder, everything else negotiable. Yeah, that is the problem. However, once enough are outlined, it does become public. It has to happen at some point. I know what you're saying, boss. Totally agree. Who knows? Maybe we get lucky. We're doing today. If we take down one, the rest will run. I deny that I'm helping out. Nice one, Mick. Ah, they're back now, are they? Okay. Cheating the bed saves all that messing around with hot water. Absolutely. There's the wife. Apple Hernandez is doing some shameful e-begging while critical. Really, I don't know much about it, but I'll definitely have a look. You'll have to give me the heads up on that one, Kiki. I really don't know. But yeah, I'd be interested to know. Many bloggers here in Ukraine and Poland, many web beggars, but no one getting them yet. Maybe raw facts will spread here. Well, the thing is, we try to get as many as we can, and we're trying to do is whatever we can. By outing them, it gets it in the public view. The more people that complain to the DSWD, the BIR, the Bureau of Immigration, the more people that complain to them, the more chance they've got of being taken down. It's one thing having AdSense where you pay taxes. It's another literally begging for money. Chris Wren now walks with a limp after his op. He knows that he is known as a sniper's was. Apple has a membership for a bargain of $25.99 per month. And trying to close the market down, I guess, to her alone. I didn't even know she had that many subscribers. I only bumped into that today. Frog's been hawking his expensive merchandise on his site, coffee mugs, t-shirts, nearly $25 US. Wow! He's desperate for money. Kermit is desperate for money. It's obvious. Sad to say, but truth. Juicy vlogs and making it happen, driving BMWs and selling condos a minute. Yep. None of the media circle questions their presence as tourists who protect them. Yeah, somebody has to be. Somebody has to be paid off. They live in BSG. If they're selling condos and that, they're breaching their tourist visa. It's against the law. It's a deportable thing. Now she's claiming she's pregnant or whatever. I don't know. I've seen where Lester and chat went dark. No videos for a couple of months. To me, Lester is a molester. Yeah, I've heard that one. I don't know much about the individual, but I have heard some things. Can't say too much because I don't really know. She's a beggar, but at least she's a citizen. Yeah, I guess. Apple knows most of her vids are about Overstay Road, but she really does not know the facts about him. The thing is, there's no point reporting anything unless you know it. Froggy's YT and Super Chat money have probably disappeared now. Well, he won't be getting much. Only from his general simp subscribers, those that are always on his channel. It's the same as Flippy. All he was doing was the same roundabout videos. It's just recycled shit, really. I mean, I was actually I haven't had the time because I've been so busy at work, but I need to sit down. I was going to do a video on the Juicy Vlogs, Making It Happen vlog, and all those jackasses to highlight the scam that they're pulling. Basically, not only do they Pinoy bait, but they're doing a lot of stuff that they shouldn't be doing, which is not part of being a tourist. Chris Wren was on a bender the other night, picked up the wrong glass. Quality. Anyone got any free soup? Chris Wren wants to know. He'll push you out the way to get to the front of the queue, mate. Don't care. Social Blade YouTube has frog making just over 4,500 US a year from site. He makes most of his money, not so much from the AdSense, but he gets his money from super chats. That's why he used to do so many live streams, and he gets his money from literally his begging courses or his buggery courses or whatever he called them. What is the intel on Juicy Vlogs in the UK? I hear Ginger was working at a fish and chip shop and a boy George was cleaning pens. Would not be surprised. Let's put it this way. They found a hole in the market and they jumped on it. And then all this shit hit down. Loveboat will only make money if he runs a sex tour. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I totally agree, Manuel. Welcome to the channel, by the way, brother. But yeah, good point. Vermin Control was called to Ren's house last week, but the rats are gone. Begging to donate to her PayPal via her community page. Yep. Most dangerous place in the gut is between Chris Ren's and a bowl of free soup. Oh, God. Terence Flannery was getting really skinny. He was given a tin of weight gain, but could not get the lid off. Guys, you're killing me here. They're all good. Let's put it this way. Speaking of him, he's another one. He goes by the name of Tim Flannery. His full name is Tim Martin Flannery. Okay. He tries to use two sets of names with loads of different channels to try to confuse people. Somebody questioned me on that, and I targeted the troll back and fired back at them at that. Yeah, he's another one. He's a failed Brit who went abroad, lost everything, went abroad, tried to do a scam. I think it was Vietnam first or Thailand, and then ended up in the Philippines. I think just like Vietnam did and Cambodia is starting to do now, where they're clamping down on these dodgy foreigners, it'll have to happen soon in the Philippines. Oh, quality, boss. Terence Martin, a.k.a. Jimmy Savile. He'll fix it for you. We should have that as a medal for this channel on these live streams and give them or award one each time. You know, there's a few now, and there has been some good news. I don't know the name of the individual, but I know that another one was stopped recently for dodgy dealings. I think it was in Cotabato or something. He was running a channel, and I believe, what was it called? It that fans only with underage. So I don't know. I hear Mel Jean is only sticking to 3 in her life now: the army, the navy. Well, she's pulled down shitloads of her videos. Leave Mr. Flannery. He promised me a new Raptor with all the trimmings. Apple loves focusing on that overstay. There must be some sort of feud between those two. You know, all I see, I mean, let's go back to Epstein Island a minute. All I see recently from the group of Epsteinians, if you want, is the same recycled crap. Girls in low-cut tops and tiny shorts, provincial girls, low grade, whatever you want to call them, half intelligent, poor things, and same old crap being pumped out. And like I think, like Dave said earlier, about them being underage, and somebody else mentioned about them going through puberty. It was quality comment. They're not being stopped yet. With those guys, keep an open eye, because all I will say is Lucy has some contacts there. They're keeping a watch on them, and the moment they can, they will be dealt with. That's all I will say on that. And from quite a high level as well. So sometimes you got to do it yourself. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm surprised. I was expecting David from the Raw Facts to come on. I haven't seen him come on here. I don't think he sent me a message. No, he hasn't sent me Jack or Jill. No, nothing there. But if he does, we'll get him on. How much YouTube channel has Mel Jean Salon making 12K USA? Well, according to the figures from, what's that called? That bloody site? Oh, God, I can't remember. Somebody briefed me on that site that they use. Shit. Social Blade, that's it. According to Social Blade, at one point she had 7 to 8 million views, and that dropped down by 3 to 4 million views after we started attacking. Obviously, dumping the videos that were dodgy. TMB have a lot of dramatic title updates soon with Alfred. Yeah, here we go. They abuse an old fella, and then they think they can get away with it. No Epstein crew. There goes the neighborhood. Exactly. That's the problem for the Epstein Island types. Once you've started to rely on smut, there's nowhere else for smutty to go. So their content will get monotonous. Well, a lot of their... you're absolutely right. I have to address this one, Mark, because I saw on one of the live streams, old Dick was getting slaughtered from veering away from what his content was. And a lot of his subscribers rowed with him, and he just shut the comments off. He wasn't dealing with it, and then he just tried to mock his subscribers. He will be his own worst enemy, and he will sink his own channel. His ego is through the roof. Sad to say, but fact. This guy is a narcissist. They all are. Shocking, Alfred. Shocking you. Shocking caregiver. Shocking. Yep, absolutely shocking. Totally shocking. Apple is fixated with Marco, but she has got a large pair to put the GoPro on. Don't be too hard on old dog. And Mark, they're allergic to public pubic hair. Yes, absolutely. But they're not allergic to bikini funds or consultation fees. If you throw it at them, they may even name you on their channel. It's crazy. You go to one extreme to another. I won't be long before they have memberships, cruise memberships, maybe. Pubic hair and black eye. So, Mark, Mick does not forget the black eye. I hope every story does get a boat and all the scammers can board. Sink. Yeah, we could take a torpedo to it, get an old Japanese submarine from the war and just fire a torpedo at it and sink it. That'd not be a bad idea, actually. But the sad thing is, I still cannot understand the simps that go on their channels and they still believe in these people. Surely they can see for themselves what they're doing. If we can, surely they can. I don't get that. I really don't. I mean, we talk about Ren, but Ren's the butt of everyone's joke on this one. He's just the mainstay of fun. Okay. Hi, Jim. Epstein Island crew have relocated to Cebu. Yeah, well, at least half of the crew have. The other half of the crew are trying to make a cruise line, on a tourist visa. They're trying to start business with a tourist visa in the Philippines. But yeah, you're absolutely right. JLB running scam feeding programs and feels really? What a tosser. 40,000 pesos raised, but 1,000 pesos in rice porridge. Does not surprise me. Flannery did that. You could see in his videos he was given 1,000 pesos there and 500 there, when he was given 10 and 20,000 for these people. He wasn't even giving money. He was just giving small food bags and then saying, no, these people can't handle the money. They'll blow the money. It's better I give them this. Who the hell is he to decide? There you go, playing God again. Is it true Brian Smith tried to sell his pig, but nobody wanted? Well, if you saw the Raw Facts recent one, that was very good on this individual. He called him out for over 30 infractions. Over 30. David did a brilliant job on that. I love that video. Look, he only needs about 40 million to get this off the ground. He says verbal 500K commitment so far. I don't see. I do. I think he should be contacting Chris Wren, because Chris Wren does all these sort of things as well. And if he's careful, if he asks for Sunshine Skimmer, maybe he can get the stimulus check sent as well. That'll fix the whole thing. These guys are stupid. I don't know why they don't band together and do one big scam. Oink, oink. Chris Wren got the other 39,000 worth of fine in the soup line. It's simple. You're going to start a cruise line. You're going to need money. Then all the stimulus checks that were in the US, that the US government was giving out, apparently Sunshine Skimmer's the guy to ask. And I hope he comes onto my channel and complains about what I'm talking about. Fine, bring it on. I'll happily handle him. His boots will be off the ground by the time I've finished. But yeah, there we go. Another day of fun. To be honest with you, I haven't kept up with most of them. The one that caught my attention most was Every Dick has a noose. That's the one that got me the best. Personally, I think they should all get their old t-shirts together and make a holy one. I got contacted by one of my subs to try to pass me information, but I can't seem to get in touch with him. Skimmer has to be envious of Terence, trying hard to follow in his footsteps. With those big boots on, he'll follow anyone. I am now accepting consultation fees from Romanian beer, Moldovan wine. Gotta pay the vacation bill. Yeah. No news is good news. Oh, come on. Stop stringing me along. Battaglia had a live stream earlier today. Mental illness has consumed him. He was nuts anyway. I think he's just going worse and worse and worse. Captain can't even manage his YouTube. He thinks he can manage his shit. Well, exactly. I mean, not being funny. He actually allowed a fake Levi's company to hack him. Imagine that. They did hijack his ship in a day. Him at the helm, Captain Stubing, or Captain Stupid. So you're telling me SS, my stimulus check money isn't valid? Not a good one. What is the deal with Finn Snow? 25-year-old surfer bum with no job or education. He's doing exactly the same as the rest. He's trying to be sweeter about it. He's another one I've got to now start watching. Tim K's T-shirt by itself would be saying off for an aircraft. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But unfortunately, we'd have to put Andy's face on the front with a big sign saying, I love Andy. Okay. It's funny because we're getting a lot of guys come back and forth. Hey, David D's in. Welcome, Dave. Good to have you back. He says hello. No, hello to Perry. Just hello, Lucy. There you go, Dave. Captain, as always, got his partner to open a channel. Twice the revenue. Yeah, they're all doing the same thing. They even admitted they don't want to give their girlfriends money. They want the girlfriends to earn the money. What the hell's that, man? Hello, Perry. Oh, that's all right, mate. It's just good to have you on board. The same people. I will try to do more of these over the next few weeks because I've work starting to settle now. For those of you who don't know, we opened up to literally the floodgates, and every man Jack's coming into Jib. The numbers have gone up again. 300 plus cases. Those that have been vaccinated are suffering less, so they say. Those that haven't are there's only a couple in the ICU. One unvaccinated, one vaccinated. So you can take that as you wish. We've had the Delta variant here, the Zulu variant, the Afghan variants, the lunar module variant. Yeah, we try to stay careful as we can be. Like Chrissy K and her near 25,000 subs. Yeah, but that she got for those from her other half anyway. So they just sub because of what it is. Your wife is doing well. You're earning it. The wife. Actually, she earns just as much. She works long hours, mate. She really does. You. She works long hours, our girl. Definitely more hours than me. But then again, I work smarter, not harder. Hi, Voice of Reason. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, but we've had a lot of issues with people coming in.
I work 70 hours a week.
That's your choice. But come on, kind friends, please send money. Lucy is desperate, need more plants. Yeah, her plant business is growing in the Philippines. My God.
My first live is almost 30,000. So.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Open the floodgates.
Yeah,
well, we tried not to, but apparently they keep coming. And it's not just the Spanish, it's the French, the Italians. Everyone's on holiday in Europe. My God. It's David in case. Hi, David. What are you doing there, mate? Do you want me to send you the link? Do not argue over me. That's what Dave. David, if you want, I'll send the link to you. I'll just do that now. Click on the link. You can come and get your voice on. Click on that link I've just posted there, mate. And we can get you on. Okay, no worries. Well, you come on as the Voice of Reason channel, whichever. It's you anyway, so. Romania was pretty jammed with tourists. Yeah. It's crazy. It's all gone crazy. I think people are just fed up of being sat at home. A holiday in Gibraltar, what a great idea. Yeah, you should do. I'm going to be a kept man when I retire. I tell you now, the wife's going to look after me. That or she's going to dump me, whichever comes first. Sunshine skimmer has thin skin, melts down. Yeah, but the thing is, this is. You don't want to. I agree with you, Jim. He is very thin-skinned. Anybody criticizes him and he loses it, but that's a narcissistic attitude. It's the same as old Dick. He's exactly the same. Very thin-skinned. I get attacked. What difference does it make? People don't like what I'm doing. It's their choice. I can't change their mind if they want to be blind. They enjoy their little narcissistic ways. That's up to them. Have you seen Cotton King? Yeah. He defends Flannery. He defends Hogg. He defends Wren. And all he does is attack the raw facts and what's his name? GD Meade. He attacks Jeff all the time. It's just ridiculous. A party in Jim sounds great. We can all... Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, at least 3 of you in here. All right, bring David on, guys.
Hi.
Hi, David. Welcome to the stream, brother.
Okay, let me see.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
Right, you guys want to ask David any questions? Now's the time.
It opens up in a new window. So
yeah,
I had you echoing in my head. I had to get rid of one of them.
You gotta mute the one on YouTube because StreamYard can take precedence.
Yeah, I
just take it down. Most would not believe that what was happening. How would you know if anything's been? The process is slow and it will take time, but sooner or later we will get them. We've got to stay positive on this. I know it's annoying. I know it's a long-term thing, but if we quit, they win, and we've got to stay on this. Everybody has to at some point.
That guy Kong King apparently has to make a video every time we put up one, but I don't even watch it. Like I get messages, people tell me that he put up this thing. I just click to see what his title is, and I don't even watch the video. I don't know what the problem.
I won't give him the views. I won't give him the views. He's just a paid troll.
Yeah, I don't know what his position is.
I'm not surprised. This one here from Dave to 8204. Kong King did a show me the proof on the Village People Philippines channel, and she did and shot him down in flames. He didn't have the grace to congratulate her. Of course he doesn't, because he's an ex-con and he's a dodgy git. He's only there to cause controversy. He doesn't have any credibility.
He just keeps putting up these 2-3 minute videos that are with irrelevant comments.
I know that Flannery and Hogg are paying off Kong King. He claims his channel is Kong King in the Philippines. He's not in the friggin' Philippines. I don't think he's ever been there. No other explanation for this prodigious content. Defending Hogg. All the time. And then he's now started attacking the raw facts.
Yeah. Did you see that video that Brian Smith did where he went and did the recording at Mitch's place to show that the tractor and everything was there? Which I suggested that he do. I suggested that he do that, and apparently he did do that.
Yeah. He did show the tractor in that, did he?
Yeah, he showed the tractor and the truck and the other things.
Well,
So
that's
maybe he
one
was.
thing he sorted out. Why couldn't he do that before? If the guy
Yeah,
wanted to be clean, he should have been clean. I
yeah,
sent
he
a
should.
message to Tom King regarding his actions. You won't do, Dave. Dave, you won't get anything. Remember, this guy is a professional troll. He's there to insult us, and he won't listen to you. He wants us to reply to comments, but he won't reply to comments that you send to him. Tim K did the same thing. He came onto one of the Raw Facts videos, and he slagged down the Raw Facts. He got torn to shreds. He got his ass handed to him by the other commenters there. And I
Yeah,
think Tim K went with his tail between his legs.
yeah. I thought he would have said something, but he never said anything again.
It's
Yeah,
Andy Omar. That's not Andy
everybody keeps.
Omar. It's David Omar, his
Everybody
brother.
everybody keeps thinking I'm Andy Omar. And the thing that I told people, I made a video and I told people that if you listen to Andy Omar, every 5 words he says profanity, which I don't. So I mean that's his style, but
Yeah.
I don't do that kind of thing. So I don't know where they get that idea. And some people say I sound like Andy Omar. I don't know. Do you think I sound like him?
No, not at all. I've spoken to Andy personally, and he don't sound anything like him. Mind you, you sound like his brother, Dave.
Okay.
Just kidding. The raw facts. Writing letters of complaint are a waste of time unless you're a CC Attorney General and the head of the BOI regarding scam foreigners. Interdepartment communications is no, absolutely. But the thing is, we've got to do something. If we get enough complaint letters going that way, or enough emails, at some point they have to take a notice. They did with Mel Jean Salon.
Yeah, well, the thing is that like probably writing to some of these people don't get much done. But one of the things that I wanted to do, and I was hoping that I would have been able to go to the Philippines on June 30th, is I know personally a very senior attorney that works in the Cebu court, and she also was very close with President Duterte during his campaign. So I wanted to go and meet her personally and get her to
Yeah,
assist.
you never got that chance, did you?
Yeah, they canceled on me the day I was in the airport, literally. So
John, just to answer your comments, after this session, I'll go onto Facebook and I'll check out GD Mead's channel on Facebook and have a look what you said. I'm interested in that.
but I'm right now I'm scheduled for the end of August, but with this Delta variant, I don't know what's happening there. So
No, no, Jan, he got slaughtered. He got slaughtered. It was good fun. I was good to watch. Tim K came on there being clever. Thought because I've been brave with Andy, I'm going to take out the raw fact. He got his ass handed to him and burning. It was good fun.
yeah,
Hi,
that's
Stephen
right.
Shaw.
Yeah,
Just received
we
a
we
message. Okay.
we didn't even have to defend anything. The our subscribers defended it against Tim Kent.
Yeah. Hi, Lost. Welcome to the back. Yeah, the thing is, Tim, it was funny because I saw the comments. I thought, what the hell? He'd obviously got grown a set of testicles since the time that he ran into Andy,
Yeah.
and grew a set of testicles for Andy, but didn't grow a set of testicles for little Jim boy who lives next door. And it's funny how all of a sudden he starts making comments and he claims that everybody else is a troll, and he's doing exactly the same. So I
Yeah,
think
and
the
one of
bigger
the
hypocrite.
comments that somebody said was that as soon as we put up the video, that in a very short time, Tim made that comment. So it has to mean that he subscribed to our channel and he got the notification to know that it came up right away.
All right.
And it looks like King Kong is also probably subscribed because he every time we release a video, he seems to put up a rebuttal.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Oh, you were talking about the stop. Sorry, my apologies, Jan. My apologies. Wrong end of the stick there. Mr. Joe made a video the past day saying not everyone us like the foreigner in the Philippines enriching himself. So donate. Oh, he's just full of shit. Joe blows like the wind. One day it's east, the next day it's west. And Joe's a toss bag because basically he's saying he's not trying to make money, he's saying this. And the next thing you know, he's asking for money for an operation. He's asking for surgical procedures for him, for his girlfriend, for his neighbor's dog. So he says he's not scamming. He's one of the biggest scammers. Just that his is more obvious. Hi, Jeffrey. Have you noticed that Timmy has been spending pages like, yeah. Basically, I mentioned this before. I don't know if you caught it, Jeff. Tim has been going through money like it's water, which is now why he's doing the membership things. He spent a fortune on hotels and God knows what, and luxury foods, and just to make himself even more fatty. But the worst part is now he's getting everybody else to pay his bills. He's doing this new membership thing to recoup money. You can only live like that for so long unless you're rich. But yeah, he's doing it. And people are falling for it. Nothing, Mrs. Joseph, absolutely. Phil, absolutely.
I think the Bureau of Immigration is going to have a field day with Tim Kent, because I doubt he has any work visa there.
Yeah, but the thing is, the only thing that saves him at the moment is that he's married to a Filipina, and he has a child. That might save him, but he'll still get fined heavily. He may even be jailed.
Yeah, but he has to be a resident. If he's there as a tourist, even though he's married to her, he's not supposed to be earning anything. So I think when time comes up for the renewal, this is where these guys are going to run into the problems.
Yeah, David, you're absolutely right. Dave, you said about the being a racist. Sorry, I'm just checking the comments here. Yeah, you're absolutely right. On that comment, he did look like a racist, a heavy racist. There was no need to mention any nationality, race, or other. You know, you're going to make a comment. Make a comment. Attack the comment, or don't attack the person or their race. Attack the comment on what was said. He just went off the rails and started getting rude.
Yeah, a lot of them want to shoot the messenger.
The Melby ones I have to get into. There's just so many of them. I will never understand the mindset of these people that send these emails. I won't either. David and I have spoken about this in the past. We just can't understand how these people end up giving these guys money. We don't know. What they are doing is simply illegal. Their intentions don't really matter. If they are serious, they can afford to get legal and do proper disclosures. Yeah, totally. If they've got the paperwork, we want to attack them. If they've done things, they've got the registered paperwork like Village People Philippines has, we won't bother them. We're not there to bother legal people. We're there to bloody attack those that are dodgy as fuck. Sorry for the term, but that's what it is. They are dodgy as F. Sims with too much money and not enough sense. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm falling a bit behind on the comments. I'm trying to catch up. It's just a message. Okay, that's another one. That's personal. I am now accepting donation for my liver operation vacation drink. After the amount of drink you must have had, yeah. Who is the biggest fools? The ones making the vids or the ones paying for it? Exactly. Totally agree. All right, okay. Kiki. It's the same people that give Sunshine Shoulders super chats every week. Some donate. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that's another thing. For me, super chats is no better than e-begging. Tim K is a 13A permanent resident, full privilege to work and study in the Philippines. Yeah, but not for to break the laws. He hasn't paying his BIR. Needs to pay his BIR. Tim K, a heavy racist, totally heavy in the sense. Jordan Mobile loves. Sorry, David. I'm just catching up with the messages, or else I'll fall behind. They're all nuts. Right, back up. No soup, please. I got no bread for dipping. We're back to the rent. To go back to what was said on a previous comment about these fools, Tim K may be as legal as he wants with a 13A visa. However, that visa can be removed if you breach the laws of the Philippines. I've checked that. And there has been occasions where 13A visas have been cancelled, married or otherwise. He's still a foreigner in the Philippines and therefore has to follow the law. If he gets arrested, he'll go to jail.
Yeah,
Perhaps
but
worse.
I wonder if he really does have a 13A, because it takes a little while to get it, and he just recently got married. So I don't know if he really has
I
that.
don't know. I don't know.
But
I
but
know he renewed his visa not long ago. Whether that was the same thing, I don't know.
but I know when you go to renew, they do a check with NBI and all these other places, and if there's anything that comes up, they don't renew you.
Yeah, well, that's something that they have to look into. I mean, it's ridiculous enough what he's doing. He's got racial comments there. He slags people down, even on his live streams. If you look at his live streams at all, he literally insults people directly. He is the worst kind of scum that I've ever seen. Mark, good luck with that. Okay. All right. I have not seen one blogger go to BIR pay tax. You know, it's not that hard. Their channel should be registered for BIR, and you know, if you're going to live there long term, you should register your channel. Help me out here. If PT Barnum was born today, he would be have been a vlogger, and they would have been a set. Wow, there's one already. All right. Or is his wife 13?
Yeah,
We
that's
don't
funny.
answer your question.
Well, the thing is, with regard to registering the channel, I know that when the Raw Facts got the thing from YouTube regarding monetization, there's a bunch of forms that you have to fill out with Google. And one of the forms that you have to fill out, which is the US form, which is the W8, you fill that out to indicate if you're going to be paying taxes in your country of residence or in the US. So you have to be a resident of the Philippines if you're going to be paying there. You could also click that you don't want to fill anything, and then YouTube just takes 30% of whatever you get. But then you have to, if you're getting money in the Philippines, you have to be declaring that one way or the other. And I think that's where they're going to have a problem.
Well,
That
they're getting. The thing is, they're also getting PayPal money and Patreon money and GoFundMe money and give me money for free money and just give me money. So
Yeah, well,
something has
that's
to
a
be done
whole
there.
other ball game with
Yeah.
that. But I think that the authorities are starting to speed up a little bit, because we're seeing a lot of things happening, and once the pandemic is over, I think these guys are going to be in for a lot of problems.
Yeah. Well, we're going back to Dave's comment here. With regard to Ren, he's just doing that for show. There is no way they're going to tell him that. Either that or he's trying to make, or he's told them that his videos don't include certain things. So they'll say, oh, you're okay then. He'd probably say it's tourist videos.
I think once things open back up, they're definitely going to come after them, because one of the things that I know for a fact is that, as I mentioned before,
Good point, Les.
I have business in the Philippines, and you have to have a Filipino that has 51% of it. Now, running business there were people who thought that I was just doing things by Vaiki, as they say, and they reported to the BIR, and the BIR showed up at our place to find out about it. So I think with the pandemic now, they're not going to ask. But with regards to all of these people who are being reported, once the pandemic is over, the BIR is definitely going to show up at their place and ask them. So they're going to have a problem.
Yeah, well, there you go. The thing is, going back to what Mark Hall said, Tim K's 13A visa could be a provisional one, the same as Boss Hogg's. You know, Brian Smith's was a provisional one. I think you get a provisional one for a year or something. And then obviously that gets then a confirmed one. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'd have to check up on that. So I can't
What is that? What is that 13A visa?
That's the
Working visa,
permanent residence one.
or or is that when you arrive in the Philippines, you get a 1 year because your wife is a Filipina,
No,
and
that's
then you just
that's a
renew
valid
that
buy and one, and it
for up
doesn't.
to 3 years?
No, that doesn't work that way. If you're traveling with your Filipino wife or husband or Filipino husband to the Philippines and you show at the airport your marriage certificate and that, you get a stamp on your passport, which is a valid buy allowing you for 1 year. However, if you're traveling by yourself, I think you need the 9A visa, I think it is, to enter without your spouse.
Yeah.
You have to
Well, I
get,
know
yeah,
when if I travel from the US alone, I get 30 days. That's what they give you. And
yeah,
then you have to renew.
yeah.
So the 13A visa, you would apply for that when you're in the
If you're
Philippines.
living and remaining in the Philippines.
Because I know when I was there, I was thinking about applying for residency, but it just seemed too complicated, so I didn't bother. So that's why I'm wondering if these guys got it that easily and quickly, especially since they're pretty much broke.
Yeah.
So why would they give them a visa?
Jan, we're still working on dusting backpacks. We're trying to get more info on it. He's still receiving boxes. He's still scamming. He's still putting up videos. They think they're untouchable. Sooner or later, it's all got to fall down.
Yeah, well, Dustin Backpacks did put up a video indicating that he's no longer accepting donations and he's not a charity. And actually, he may be closing that channel and doing a channel with him playing guitar or something like that. And he ended up taking it down before I had a chance to download it. So I don't know what happened there. But I think the authorities contacted him.
In fact, I think the best person for information on visas here would probably be the lad I've got up now, John Harris. He lives there in the Philippines. He's got all his documents. I think he's the man to ask about the legalities of visas, etc., etc. Inland marriage provisional is 1 year and then granting a full. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Oh, they got married in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, Jeffrey, they are. There is a bunch of them that are. Let's put it this way. You look at Tim K. His wife was allegedly 18 when they got together, and he was already in his 40s. Says it all.
Yeah, these guys are lunatics.
They want to
No morals
control. They want a
whatsoever.
young girl with a small mind so they can control them. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's all about control. They're narcissistic. They have to be in control. No more coffee funds, no more bikini funds, no more love boat fund. Yeah, you might as well, mate. Unfortunately, we've been dealing with David. Just to bring you up to speed, we were dealing with the reason that the live stream's called the Love Boat live stream was we were dealing with every man has a story and his crazy scam about starting a cruise line. This guy claims he's been at the head of a cruise line, and what looked like he was going to do was be at the end of a rope. However, that never happened, and he now believes that. Let's put it this way: his stories do not add up. How can you say you've been working on a cruise liner job or a cruise liner business for the last year and a half when you've only just spent just over a year in the Philippines? And when you went to the Philippines, you were going to top yourself. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, I saw his initial videos, and he literally said he came there broke, and started doing something on his computer. I don't know what it was, teaching or something. And all of a sudden, he's buying a cruise ship. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And in
he
my
wants to
mind,
get one, and then he wants to get another, the sister ship. So he's got really big plans.
But in my mind, a cruise ship you're talking about millions of dollars for a cruise ship.
Yeah,
in my
and he's
mind,
going
at
to want
least.
other people to fund it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. Gio has 23 links under his videos for various donation. Shit. So he's not just doing PayPal, Patreon, his plagiarism of other people's channels and that. Jesus, the guy's going for it. He wants Christmas now, does he? Desperate git. Tell him to pay for his kids. John Harris, let's pretend Tim K is paying his tax. 180 days make you tax resident in the Phils. He either pays in USA or Phils, but he has to demonstrate which. Phils has no dual tax. There you go. Interesting. That's a good bit of information there, boss.
I think he has to pay in the US and in the Philippines because Manny Pacquiao ran into that problem.
Yeah. Well,
He
this is
paid in
interesting
the
what
US
Phil
and
Platt says here.
yeah, so
Successful scammers sell the dream. Absolutely right. Totally agree. Oh man was a salesman on a boat, not in charge of anything. Well, that's it. I mean, Mark the Rope was no one there. Captain Stubing was no one. Now he wants to be the director of a business. It's crazy. Every story using old dog new tricks boxes he received to keep his boat afloat. I heard he used, water wings and little rubber duckies. Was anything on Dustin and the bakery? They opened, the family was broke, and the house falling down, the new house and bakery. I don't know. Let's put it this way: there's no problem with him, with Dustin Backpacks, deciding to do charitable work. The issue is do it legally. Register yourself as a charity and do it legally. He was in the entertainment director and told me he would have no problem running a cruise company. Yeah, because Mick got involved with him as well. No idea about this. Things like Keyman Insurance. Don't worry, everything will be. Well, that's it. Mick called him out on certain certificates and legalities that he needed to run a cruise ship, and he didn't have a clue.
well, it's a very complicated thing. I can tell you
Yeah, it's
that.
not straightforward. Oh, and he was bigging up the Filipinos. You know, I love the Filipinos. The same man who said clearly they have to adapt to him. He won't adapt to them.
Yeah, it's
The guy
he's
doesn't
probably
have
just
give a
talking a
damn
lot.
about the Filipinos. Oh, taxes regardless of where they work or live. You pay taxes worldwide income. Absolutely. So I've heard that. If Dustin opened a bakery, he must have loads of. Here we go with the bread jokes.
Yeah,
Oh, crumbs.
probably.
With me, UK has arrangements to tax and pensions with the firm. Yeah, I mean, you can do things legally, which obviously, John, you've done. The issue is these guys have not done that. They claim to be retired in the Philippines on tourist visas. And let's take Mark the Rope for an example. He claims to be retired, but now he's trying to run a business on a tourist visa, which is a deportable offense.
Yeah,
He claims that he's going to talk to the government, the Filipino government, to sort this out, and he has contacts here and contacts there. He talks a big game. Let's see how he gets on,
yeah.
because
The
he
thing
took
is,
a rope. He took a rope with him. The question is, will he need to use it at the end? I'm sorry to be so harsh.
I think most of these people, what's happening with them is they just think that you can get away with anything in the Philippines, and you probably would get away with it if nobody's raising a voice. But because so many people are raising a voice, the authorities are taking notice of them.
Absolutely.
I
If
mean,
Mark the Rope had ever told her the truth about anything, the world would skip a rotation. Let's put it this way: he has more fairy tales than Hans Christian Andersen. He has got more scary stories than Stephen King, and definitely more tricks up his sleeve than Agatha Christie. So he's full of shit. Mark, we have an extra no accents this time. Don't slip. Mark obviously expects money for all. Oh, here we go. Cash App is the newest one. Yeah, I mean, it's every time you get a new money send app or whatever, or a new how to make money app, they will literally put that on a link on their system to get more
hi
money.
Lucy, I just saw
Hi.
her pass a couple times.
Yeah,
Hello.
apparently she's my moderator. She makes sure that I
Okay.
behave myself.
I'm looking forward to eating that fish and chips that she did that video on when I
All
come to
right.
Gibraltar.
Yeah, definitely. One of the best ones, Roy's.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
more
they have some
traditional.
good ones. They have some good ones here in the US, but I'm hoping the ones over there are better. Why are these English people so obsessed with fish and chips?
Plan to do the food
That goes back about to just after, I think, during and just after the First World War.
Yeah.
Obviously, fish was in abundance and other foods weren't, and it became one of those things. The same in the Philippines with certain foods that you see that are more traditional to them because
Yeah.
of circumstance.
Mm.
Mark has a rope to sell you, knotted once, never hung. No news is
When
good news.
Mark started his channel, he seemed good. I mean, I looked at him. He had a very sad story, and he seemed good, but he went, I don't know, totally array.
Well, it was the same as Old Dog. They both started the channels more or less the same time. I think Old Dick is a bit longer in the tooth to that one. His channel is, but they started the same sort of time, and they started a reasonable content, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden it's gone from one extreme to the next, and it's just turned to shit. I
yeah,
will start
yeah.
begging as soon as I can.
Well, the thing is that these guys go there, and I mean, it's old dog. He has all these girls around him. And I know, like when you go in the Philippines, and if you're walking in the mall or you're walking anywhere, you go to buy something in the mall, and you go to one of these sales girls, and you say, "Oh, well, I want to buy this or whatever," and they'll say, "Oh, are you living here? You're on vacation?" I say, "Oh, well, I'm on vacation." "Oh, are you here with your girlfriend or your wife? Who are you here with?" And if you say you're single, well, the story's done right there. So these
That's it.
guys realize what to do, and then the problem is because of the poverty, you can take a girl out with what, $10, $10 US, 500 pesos. That's a big thing for them. I was surprised when I went initially and found out that people eating at Jollibee is a luxury. Whereas,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, here you don't even need that.
Well,
There it's a
if you
luxury.
Yeah, if you look at the bigger picture of that, you're absolutely right in what you say. But these guys have gone one step further. They're not going for your average town girl or city girl. They're going for the countryside girls, which are, should we say, lesser educated. I'm not going to
Mhm.
say lesser intelligent, but lesser educated and easier to manipulate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Easy to take advantage of. And if you're somebody who has no morals like these guys, they just go for it. It's
Yeah.
like the same thing with Brian Smith. He has these young boys working in this well that could collapse and kill them, and he has no concern about that.
I'm going to ask you a question in a minute, David, once I finish the comments, which is good, which I know that a lot of subscribers have asked. They all start off okay, but the money starts rolling, and then he goes, "Yeah, down, absolutely downhill." I can introduce you to a pair of guys. They can sell a used lemon and then ship both. Yeah, I know Western Union do not stop people from sending money or receiving money. My husband sent me thousands through them, no questions asked. But the slob hog tried to say they were banned. That's bullshit. I know because I worked for a while for a company that did the clearances for Western Union, and Jan 100% agree. They're not going to stop you so long as you have a legal document and all the details are correct. You're going to get the money. So that's bullshit. I absolutely agree with you 100%. Someone put a rope around Mark. We were dragging as I said. Okay, this is a question now. I'm going to turn the channel just for a second. Uh, I'm going to ask David a question, which a lot of people have asked me to ask him because they were supposed to be on the channel. So, David, direct question for you for the raw facts. People want to know why you won't show your face. I know because you've already told me, but I'd like them to hear it from your words.
Well, I guess I have to tread lightly on that, but I was asked by Denise to do a couple videos, and I didn't expect it to grow as much as it grew. But I am a very well-established businessman, and if I show my face, and or if I give my last name, if people Google my name, the top 10 items on your Google search will show my name and my companies. That's how big some of my companies are. And one of my companies that operates in the Philippines also operates in Canada, in the US, in the Caribbean, and in South America. So it's a very big organization. That's just one of them. And this is the reason I don't want to show my face, because number one, I don't want it to be about me. When people keep saying, for example, that the raw facts is monetized and $100 is going to make me a wealthy person, I can show some photos of things. One of the things about me too is I'm a musician. I play music, so I'm not a professional musician, but I play music. About a month ago, since because of the pandemic, I decided to buy a guitar. I bought a Gibson Les Paul Classic, which cost $4,000. So I'm not hurting for money. And there's many things that I can show on a video that I own, which are very expensive, but it's not about me. It's about what these guys are doing. And just like you, Perry, when we go to the Philippines, we do a lot of charity. And again, um, if people Google search my name, there's a lot of charity that I've done with kids where I feed kids in the mountain and different places. But I never put anything on YouTube. I don't even post a photo. So it's a situation where, because of, I guess, who I am, I can't put my face there. But the thing is that the message is not about me. It's about what these people are doing, and we put forward
Agree.
what they're doing. I hope that
Okay,
answers people's questions.
let's hope so too. The thing is, the reason I've asked you this today is I keep getting asked the same things because they know obviously we're associated and we're linked together, the same as GD Mead and all the others. And I just wanted any subscribers that will watch this back, now they can understand your point of view towards this, which I think is very genuine. At least you're trying to do something. A lot of people could do more to help as well. But yeah, I totally agree. Okay, most of the girls on Old Dog's channel have already been rolled hard. Yep, definitely. Anyone wonder why Terence Flannery always comes up with another baby girl as his daughter? Yeah, it makes you wonder. Is anything
Yeah,
dodgy going on?
yeah, I wonder with that guy. He seems to be having a lot of these very young girls hanging around him, and he says he's adopting them and what have you. And I, I, I'm just speculating, but he could have ulterior motives, and I wouldn't put it past him, because these guys like that end up doing that kind of thing. And in the Philippines, it's easy to get away with it.
I totally agree with what you're saying there, Lost. If you put yourself in the public, be prepared to be scrutinized. Totally agree. In David's case, I understand why he's doing what he's doing. He's trying to make light of things. But yes, you've got a valid opinion there. Keep a low profile in the Philippines, as bullets are cheap, very, very cheap. And there are lots of them and easily accessible. It's very true.
Free.
Yeah.
I can ask free. Who wants?
I don't have to worry. If anything needs doing like that, I just call the missus. These vloggers who do this charity and get a lot of funds, but keep 3/4 of it of their own gains, very clear to see. That's why so many. Oh, absolutely, it's easy money. I mean, at any point, David, myself, or anybody, or any of you guys, really, you could easily open up a channel and say, "Oh, look at poor me. I'm in the Philippines. I'm trying to help these children. Send me some money." And there you go. It starts the pattern.
Yeah,
And that's how they do it. They go to retire to the Philippines. Look at Gio. He went to the Philippines. He's now exactly the same age as me, 50 years of age, born in the same bloody month and the same bloody year. Shame that is. And we're completely opposite. Yet this tosser decides to start e-begging. I haven't got time to retire yet. I've got to make my pension has to count. So I have to make every year now count towards that pension. It's crazy.
yeah, exactly. But these guys who go there, the thing about it is they don't have 2 pesos to rub together, and they get there and they start doing this kind of thing, and
There's one for
five
you, Dave.
hundred or $1,000 is a lot for them.
There you go. Jan said it clearly. This is your business, David. If they don't like it, too bad. Totally agree. All I say to David, with respect, is don't let the trolls deflect you from what you're doing, as they have done on occasion. That's exactly what they want. There's absolutely no need to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Well, one of the
agree.
things
Himself, but
what
you
what
should
I
be well.
told what I
Yeah.
told Denise, because she goes through all the comments, I told her just delete those ridiculous comments,
Yeah.
and if it's too ridiculous, just block them.
Don't
And
play to the trolls. It's as simple as
yeah,
that. We have a goal, and that goal is to try our very best to stop these individuals doing what they're doing, because it makes decent travelers to the Philippines, decent vloggers, decent tourists, decent expats, and decent residents, foreign residents in the Philippines. It gives them a bad name because we all get painted with the same brush. And that's
yeah,
terrible. What Loss says here is clear. I agree he should protect himself, but he also be aware he can get backlash. Yeah, totally agree, Lost. The thing is, I've had it as well. Um, you know, I am not in a position like David where I can get it's not going to affect my business. And I totally understand why he's done that. And good for him. I think he's doing a great job. I think he's highlighting things that need to be highlighted. Some may agree with him, some may not. Some may agree with me, some may not. But that's not a need to be trolled about. If somebody doesn't like something that you're saying or something that you're doing, they can talk genuinely.
yeah. They can say that, look, you said this, I don't like this, and you should have approached it this way, or I think you're wrong because of this. But then, somebody comes on and says, for example, I'm a Guyanese, and they go on and on about that. And the thing is
Well,
that that's ridiculous. What does that have to do with anything?
exactly, David, here from Dave 8204. This is one of the best comments you can have for this. The reaction from people like Tim Kate and their cronies shows that David has them worried. Of course, he's got them on the back foot. And
Yeah,
that's what they're worried about, is because he's touching an area, that special place where he's not supposed to touch. He's actually caught them by the short and curlies, and they don't like it. They,
yeah,
as said before, they are extremely thin-skinned, narcissistic. They are pathologically narcissistic. So much so that their skin is so thin you can see right through it. And they were going to keep coming back, and they're going to try to make us close down our channels. Not going to happen.
yeah. Yeah, the thing is that with regards even to Brian Smith, the last video that was done, which was like about an hour or so, at the end of the video, I actually gave him some pointers with regards to his channel. I mean, I'm in management, so I know, and I told him what to do to bring his channel back up. And some people who listened to it said it's very valuable information. I mean, I told him, for example, he has a channel, a foreigner farming in the Philippines, but he does nothing about farming in the Philippines. He's bitching with GD Mead, or he is talking about his van. He needs budget for that. He needs budget for a camera. And what I told him is stick to your core thing of farming in the Philippines. Show people how to farm in the Philippines, and you'll get
Exactly.
viewers. And
Okay.
but he's doing all kinds of other things.
Right. Just to answer this one, Black Dave, a Brit farming in the Philippines, be very quiet. Yeah, Roger's been away a while. I know he's been very busy he's had a lot of dental surgery done. I know he's also been extremely busy at work, and he has some personal issues he's been trying to take care of. I know I did mention that I'd have a live stream today. He should have been on today, but I think he's been caught up with other things. He will be back. He's not gone anywhere. He's just been very busy, the same as I have been recently. So just hang about. He'll be back soon enough.
I like his
Right?
videos though. I like his
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Daydream Vlogs, aka Mario, should be reported. Yeah. I mean, this guy does porn. He literally does porn.
Somebody sent a message and told me that as well,
Yeah.
that he had
Well, we've
stuff
seen
on
them.
this.
I've seen the videos. The videos are clear as day. Andy had a lot of information on this guy, and he is dirt. Polish guy, pretending to be retired in the Philippines, and he's funding himself with pornography, which obviously we know is a major crime in the Philippines. And if he's caught, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
That's the guy who his recent videos, his wife is wearing a very dark glasses or something, right?
Yeah,
Is that the guy? All right.
I think so. Right, the more and louder they protest, the more. Yeah, what does it say? The empty vessels make the most noise.
Absolutely.
Right. Sadly, the scammers are getting more greedy, not getting spooked by what they're seeing at the moment. Trust me, we are making headway. It may seem like we're not, but we are making headway. The more we get evidence against them, at some point something has to happen. Naming his channel Old Dog New Teeth.
Well, I think that these guys they're aware of what is going on because they're looking at the channel. Um, like Tim K, even Village People had sent me an email the other day. So they're looking at our channel. And
Mm.
as an example, Kong King in the Philippines, he has his thing. I don't even look at it. Then nobody looks at it. We don't care about him. So if it was the same thing with us, then they would not be looking. But the fact that
Well,
they're looking, Tim K comes and puts a comment, they're looking to see what we're saying.
Village People Philippines, I know she's doing great stuff. She's doing legal charitable work. She's proven it already. So I've got no issue with her. And I expect to see great things from her at some point. I know she's got a big heart. So
Yeah,
all
well,
the best to her.
she did message me and said that she looks at some of our videos, but why she was messaging me particularly is somebody came on her channel and told her that she was the raw facts. So she had to tell them, no, it's not. You know, I don't know if they think my voice sounds like hers.
Well, let's put it this way: you're going to be, they're going to jump on you all the time because neither of you use your face on the channel, which is fair enough.
Yeah,
So it's going to
yeah.
happen all the time. Roger is working, does nights, even though he's still in pain. Yeah. Old Dog is looking very old these days for sure. Yeah, he looked like crap at the start. Somebody give him a black eye soap. When are you, oh, look, going to show evidence of what you're saying? I already have, my friend. You come to troll my
What, what
channel?
what what evidence particularly do you want? What
Yes, let
evidence?
us have it. I mean, you keep asking for evidence. You yourself don't give any. You've already been proven wrong. Black Davy's got a face like a bag of spanners. Kong King in the Philippines. Why are you protecting these lazy bums? Probably because they're paying him. I don't know what his issue is with them or why he wants to protect them. Paid troll here now. You guys are not showing no evidence. And where's yours? You talk a
But I
great
just
game. But
I
you
just
don't have
asked him what evidence he wants. I just asked him, what is the evidence you want?
any. It's always one.
The last video that I did about Brian Smith gave everything, a whole list of 34 items.
I
Did you
believe
look at
Village
that?
People Philippines proved you wrong, my friend. Village People Philippines proved you wrong. Kong working overtime. Hope he pays well. I do. I hope he's getting lots of money. You always ask for evidence. That's all you do. You never have anything. He doesn't have anything of substance. You guys are just looking for views. I don't need them, my friend. I'm not monetized. I have no plan to be. But you can keep talking what you're, because that's all you ever talk.
but
It's sad.
but but but
Yes,
what
it
I'm
is
not
sad that you had to come onto my channel to whinge.
uh,
I'm sure you'll
I'm not
do takedown videos of me as well. But you go ahead.
I'm not understanding that Kong King has come on the channel. He's commented 4 or 5 times already, and I keep asking, what evidence do you want? Tell me specifically. Say, okay, look, you said this about Dustin backpacks. Show me this evidence. He's not saying
99,
anything.
Dave, you know yourself, 95% of the evidence is viewed on their own channels. They spew it from their own mouths. There
Exactly.
you go.
That's what
Even
I'm asking.
Mark,
What is it?
101 has said it here. The evidence is of their own videos. Legal charity is easiest to prove. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it would. Why isn't the law involved? The law is involved. We do get them involved. But you know yourself, or if you do know about the Philippines, you know the wheels of justice turn very slowly there. I don't have to repeat myself to people like you. In the Philippines, do you?
Is this the King Kong, the one that a monkey? Or
Sorry? Oh, you're
Um,
thinking, no. He's changed it round. All right. Calling someone sad. Yeah, absolutely. He's got no other thing to do in his life than to go around complaining about our channels when we're trying to clear up this crap. Terrible.
We're trying to make them do the right thing. It's as simple as that.
Oh, here we go. No law enforcement is listening. Are
Well,
you sure?
that is not correct, because when we contacted the DSWD and the SEC about Melgin Solon, we got responses from both of those authorities. We posted it on our
Oh.
YouTube.
He went.
And,
Look, hang on, Dave.
and
This is a good one. He has gone from having some sort of cogent argument with us or some sort of conversation with us to being rude and crass. Right?
huh,
Look. No.
yeah,
Dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun. Now he calls us all clowns.
makes absolutely no sense. But what I was saying is we posted the two letters on the YouTube video we did about Melgin Solon. She reported to YouTube that we were invading her privacy, so we had to take it down. But it's on expat forums, and Conking can go to expat forums website, look at the raw facts page, and you're going to see many letters there. And that is why Melgin took down the videos. That is why Dustin put up a video saying that he's stopping charity. That's why Terrence did a video showing his so-called wealth. So this guy apparently does not understand the protocol of how things run. He's thinking that we're going to put up a video today, and tomorrow the police are going to come and grab these guys and throw them in jail. But he doesn't understand anything. And I keep asking him here, what's the evidence you want? And he's not saying anything.
Well, this is the
He
thing.
thinks
He's just come on. He's talked his usual game. Where's the evidence? You guys ain't showing nothing. There's no law enforcement here. Blah, 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 blah. And he's gone off like a child saying we're all clowns. Now,
yeah.
if you've got a cogent argument, come and argue it. You want us to show evidence. Where's your evidence that they're not? Where's your defense of them? Where is your legal defense? You don't have a foot to stand on, a leg to stand on, a rope to hang yourself with. I know somebody can
that
lend you
guy.
He's posting also for the e-begging. So why he's...
I know. He defends the e-beggars.
No, the OC, the one, the Australian that I always watch, the
Yes.
one farming. He's also
Attacking him. Yes, he attacks us all. He defends the criminals. Being called a clown by Conking is like being called a pervert by Hart. Oh, look at he's run away. I mean, looks like I missed the good stuff. Oh, you just walked in at the last minute. Where is your link? What link for what? What is it? What link do you want?
If you want the link to the Expat Forums website, it's on all our videos.
What link?
Maybe
You probably want the link to Expat Forums website.
Maybe you want to come up.
Conking in the Philippines. Change your name to King Dick.
Okay, you're a dickhead. You don't have the rights to attack.
No, he wants to come on here. Why do you want to come on for?
Anyway, don't let him come. He's gonna, or let him come and then you can just kick him off if he's talking nonsense.
You comments in there. You need to come on. What do you want to come on for?
Yeah, that's the question. What does he want to come on for?
He just wants to come and store shit. He wants to come and tell us that we don't have evidence or anything. The guy's a jackass. All right.
If he wants to build a channel to rebut or to make comments to be against the raw facts or the Kellner Chronicles, then make a channel with substance. Come up and say something of substance. Don't just make comments that make no sense.
Let's put it this way. He's come on the channel. He's just come to stir shit. I'm not going to have my guests disturbed or upset because this idiot keeps coming on and starts to call people clowns.
Yeah, exactly. He comes on the channel and calls people clowns.
There's no point, Dave. There's no point. I've got a good live stream going on there. This is for Dave. If he wants to come on respectfully. Come on with honesty. Come on with dignity and pride. Don't come on here trying to blab your mouth off.
No respect at all.
All right, keep that. That's fine. He's gone. He's gone. King Kong has no content he trusts. Yeah, I mean, look, what cogent argument is he going to have? He'll probably come onto the channel and make comments later on about how special he is or how we're all wrong. And to be honest with you, one person can't be right and 30 odd be wrong or 50 odd be wrong or 100 odd be wrong. He's just another troll.
He was trying to get a view.
Yeah, he's trying to get views. Yeah, he says we're trying to get views and he's the one doing it. It's funny. I was just waiting. I knew at some point, either this live stream or a couple more in the future, he was going to show up. I see these all the time. Absolutely.
Yeah, he came on and he what did he do? He just kept asking for the evidence and then said we're clowns and he's gone.
It's funny. That's funny. It's funny how he asks for evidence and yet he himself isn't producing any. And the evidence is there on the videos.
Yeah.
What evidence does he need? Does he need the blood-soaked knife or something?
Yeah,
Crazy.
exactly.
This is class. Absolutely.
Yeah, he'll be the entertainer.
Grab Mark's throat. We can string. Sorry, Lucy. I beat you to it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's put it this way. I don't mind having a debate with someone who comes on respectfully. And we can debate this. I have nothing wrong with that. I've had a couple of debates with Lost. Lost has got an interesting view on things. Total respect to the man. And we've had a good few debates. I've never had need to kick him off. I've never had need to badmouth him. He's come on. He's spoken to me privately. I respect his views. But anytime he's talked to me and he's come on the channel, we've talked respectfully. His views may not match mine and mine may not match him. And we respect that. But this guy's just a troll.
Yeah, basically you agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's it. Dave says it best. That was Kong King's whole act. There was no more. There is no fool like an old fool. Fools. Okay. Not sure where that's coming from, but are you referring to us? Does Kong King have a job or a life? I don't think he does.
Black eye soup.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I don't think he works for a living. Has anybody got any super Kong? He would sign confession from low-life scammers. It's what I don't understand. He goes on trying to bully people and trying to push people, saying he wants evidence, and yet he himself has no content.
Somebody can record something with 10 pin and the laptop.
Go ahead. Dickhead soup. Oh, for sure. After this finishes, he'll probably put a comment on the thing, complaining about how bad we are and we're clowns and God. It's just another troll. I was just waiting for the time for him to turn up. It actually amused me that I knew that he would come on this one. I had a funny feeling.
He's probably gonna make a video about this live stream and have all kinds of nonsense to say.
Yeah. He's gonna say how bad we were and that we had no. Oh, whatever.
I don't think somebody will watch from Dumaguete today because the whole Dumaguete is all brand out, no power. 6 to 6, babe, no power.
Wow. Of course he is. He's looking for exposure and he's looking to push his agenda. And his agenda is simple. He's paid to defend these guys. He has nothing. He's never been to the Philippines, yet he names his channel as being Kong King in the Philippines.
Who knows, maybe he is in the Philippines.
Hi, Perry, David, good day. Hey, overnight. We learned Brian did not pay consign for 2 weeks before she left him and went to neighbor's farm. If you go to Eco Farm in Bohol, watch the latest and read. Oh, hello.
Hey Gary, how's it going?
Interesting. That's the other woman. No, the other woman in his life. The one who had his other child, Blake. No, am I? If you ain't pissing someone off, exactly. I got to be doing something, right?
And now everybody was checking his YouTube channel, and everybody will get abused, and he will get abused.
Where have you posted those? Black Kong King, like nigga, doesn't. Yeah, now he has content for weeks with fake
Are you able, Perry?
I'll be the next flavor of the month.
Are you able to block somebody from seeing your videos? Are you able to do that?
I don't know if you can do that. I've never tried.
Yeah,
I know
I wanted to I wanted to block that Kong King if I could, because every time he looks at our video, well, we get a view, but then he goes back and makes some kind of ridiculous rebuttal video.
Well, David, this is a good one. Mick's point out. Bring Eugene back. At least Eugene was a challenge. At least Eugene was a challenge. He had a bit more bloody dignity. On a video put out about a Raptor, he did not buy the motor. Beth with the money she saved from housekeeping. Really? Wow. The worker, our consent. I'm not.
Oh yeah, Consing is the worker.
The other one woman there.
Oh right, she works for.
She worked with her and then
with Brian.
Yeah, and then they make the.
And he didn't pay her.
Yeah, she was working with Brian, and then when those people, John and Thomas, supposedly bought the pigs, she was working for them, and then all of a sudden he fired her, and she went next door to work. So
couldn't afford it, right? Now I'm up to speed.
That's John and Richard. They can't figure out who they are.
The old people there, they find a foreigner, the older foreigner also.
All right. The conking likes men. Woo! Lucky me. What will I do? Maybe he does. I just think he gets an erection from trying to upset us all. I'm not going to lose any sleep over this guy. He doesn't bother me. He can blast on my channel with comments. He probably will challenge every one of my videos. I don't care. He's not worth my time or yours. Let's put it this way, we're all better than that. The worst thing about conking is he's boring. Yeah, he does. There's nothing new.
Yeah, he makes statements with no substance.
And don't gamble your 1,000 to 1 peso.
You can block their comments, but they can watch. Let them watch.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever they need. Views is views. Like he says, we're looking for views. My channel is over 2,600 hours away from being monetized. I'm not in a hurry. I've been doing this for the better part of a year. I'm not in a hurry, and I really don't care if I'm monetized or not. Oh, right, never paid her. Right, another one he's dicked out of money.
Yeah.
Consing is one of the few who actually work.
Next time, you do live on my YouTube channel so that I will have super chat and everybody will send me PayPal.
Yeah, you're gonna become an e-beggar.
Yeah, so that they have something to talk.
We do call it a batty boy in the islands. Well said, boss. He said the Raptor money came from Beth's book sales. Sounds legit. Yeah. Hey, with the police record King has, he is nobody. Well, that's what I mean. This is a guy who's a convicted felon, and he's going to come on our channel, on this channel here, with our guys, and he's going to try to play big.
Yeah, I've heard that. I heard that as well. That he's
absolutely.
He has a record.
Just don't drop the soap. He's too used to the criminal side of things, What does David think about channels that try to sell merchandise mugs? That's a good question. Plants.
T-shirts.
I mean, it's another thing. What makes me laugh is these channels. I mean, the small channels. I understand the big channels that do it, that they sell their own merchandise. I can understand that. But what I could never understand is the smaller channels trying to do the same thing. It's just another
Yeah, I don't know
scam.
who would buy. I don't know who
I don't
would
know.
buy
I
those things.
wouldn't wear a
But I
front
mean, if
feature.
the thing is, I mean, if you have a YouTube channel and you're running it legit and you're paying your taxes and whatever, there's no problem selling merchandise or endorsing
Yeah.
anything. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is these guys there, they're not paying any BIR in the Philippines or anywhere, and probably they were getting away with it, but now they
Hmm.
have to get their house in order.
Yeah. Here's a good one. He has had a big falling out with his neighbor. Interesting reading. I'll try to get on, Gary. I'll try to get on that later. I'll have a little look see and see if I can track that one down. It
What
should be interesting.
was that? The neighbor
Brian
that was
Smith's one, the
building
newest one.
the one where the neighbor was building a house or something, and he kept going over there and recording it. Was that it? Is that it?
Yeah. Hey, look at this. Filipino lover. I love this one. He said he had a cruise ship will cost 15 million USD, and he has a YouTube channel earning next to nothing. Good luck to Mark. I think he might need that rope to moor his boat, if you know what I mean.
Mm. Yeah, it would be
If it
fantastic if he could
looks,
raise that kind of money.
yeah, if it looks like a snake crawls like a snake, must be a snake. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's true. 15 million US dollars in this current climate is going to be very difficult for him to raise.
Mm. Yeah, if he
What
could raise
tell
that,
us?
I would go and take some lessons from him.
Yeah, smaller channels that remain the way are much more genuine. Yeah, absolutely. I'm buying Marketo rope. It already has the loop at the end. Ah, right, where do I get to? Oh shit, I'm behind. Mark is selling cruise tickets to the boardwalk of Nduma. Cruise date 2080. They can't sell merch or consult on tourists. They're not supposed to, but they do it. Hurry up before they delete. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. The thing is, I've got to carry on with the live stream, but I will get to it. I remember Beth telling Terrence that they had the money from YouTube. She saved. He acted stunned, and then they went to buy the truck. It's bollocks. It's bollocks.
But
They were already
one thing with regard to the BIR, and I know this again because I run businesses. If you're doing something wrong, evading taxes, not paying tax, or what have you, the BIR tends to just keep you on the radar for a number of years, and then they come all of a sudden onto you and say, "Well, look, this is what we have for the last 5 years." And they come after you. So it's not like if you evade taxes for 1 year, they may come after you. So I think these people may be feeling that they're getting away with it, and the BIR is just forgetting about it. You know, the government never forgets.
Oh, there you go. Here's a good one, guys. This was funny. Kiki's just found out. Lol, he's already having a live stream saying the Candle Chronicles blocked him, ain't watching. Well, I didn't, but my moderators did, because obviously we don't have that kind of crap on this channel. We don't need them, and my moderators are vicious, so leave him to it. He's having
Or
his whole of 8 subscribers. Well, that's really,
he's
really
having
good.
a live stream.
Well, I mean, he got blocked by his own methods. He come in demanding that we show evidence, then he came in demanding to come on the show.
Where's the date?
Sorry?
Where's the date?
Yeah. I mean, you don't come in demanding. You ask nicely,
Yeah.
you be polite.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Gary. If you haven't got me on Facebook, just try to grab me on Facebook and send it to me there. Me, Teespring people. The Kellner Fisher Senior Center is still waiting. Yeah. Give us money. We want you to donate to our senior center so that when all of us old gits here, as we're called, can go and retire somewhere nice together. How's that? Mark has the money already. Terrence and Beth gave it to them. Remember, she got that from AdSense only. Ah, nice one, Scott. If Kong King had something to say, I'd listen to him. But all he wanted was to be just, yeah, of course he is.
That's exactly right. He never has nothing to say.
Mark says 3 watching the Clown King. You know, it's if you had a cogent argument, if you had some reason, at no point were we rude. This is the funny thing, is at no point were we rude to him. None of the guys, they were just trying to, you know, fend him off. At no point were you and I rude to him. And yet, he has the
what evidence do you
to
want?
call us all clowns. That was his only go-to thing. Clowns, well, whatever. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. We only accept the top level. Absolutely, we want the really good trolls. No minor leaguers here. We don't, you know, we want the quality ones.
Yeah, that's the thing.
2 dogs. Making progress. King, he's got it. Yeah, he went. But the thing is,
yeah, I was actually hoping that some of these people who troll us would come on, and we could have a discussion with them.
I would have brought him on, but I knew that what sort of discussion we're going to have with that guy. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. What do you think the discussion was going to be? He'll be ranting and raving like a wailing banshee about how we have no evidence. Like the guys have said, he would not have had anything to offer. And when we told him, if we'd have told him, the evidence is there in the videos, if you care to look, he would have gone off and made some other excuse. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is protecting Welshman Commander Dark with fish ponds in Davao? No foreign involvement or investment. He's married to a Filipina, as far as I know.
Yes, he is married.
And as far as I know, that I think the fish pond's under his wife's name, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
He's not supposed to be doing anything in it.
Yeah, I know. But if he's got a 13A visa, he's allowed to work. So I don't know what the score is there. Yeah. I know he flew out to UK for medical treatment, and he went back, I believe, without her. So I don't know. I couldn't say.
Under the office, Alice also the video. It's not the same as others.
Lobbyist for scammers. Okay, probably is. Boss, he will be under the radar soon. Yeah, for sure. It's a shame King was not on. He might have donated. No, I don't need his money. I don't need that dirty money. I'd rather get no money at all. And to be honest with you, I don't get any money from this, and I don't really want it. I've got a great bunch of guys and girls here. We're all like-minded. I don't need no jackass coming on here calling us all clowns and having no cogent arguments to anything that he does. I've had a better discussion with the table fan. Kong ain't making it. Oh, for sure. No. It's the same issue as Boss Hog. Negative investment list, 0 involvement, period. Okay. All right. Kong King has applied for a job at Mars Cafe. Gary, what is the video about Consing not being paid? Okay. You don't want Terrence money? No, I don't want third-party Terrence money. Well, it'd be fifth party because he gets it from someone else as well. No, I'd rather not, mate. It's funny because I was just thinking to myself today when I was planning the live stream, I kept thinking to myself, when is this jackass going to come on? Because I knew at some point he'd have to. I'll be the next target. He's going to try to play my name down a few times. And when he starts to really slag me down, then I'll report him. But I'll have a bit of fun with him first.
Well, I had the link that I put on the raw fact site, so he probably went there and he saw it. So he jumped across here. And I don't know what his intention was in coming here.
Of course, just to cause upset. Look, this guy, all he does is you see him yourself. He's done it to your channel. He's posted videos. You'll probably do a green screen video of how bad I am and how I blocked him and how I got rid of him. That was my pit bulls, and they're going to tear him a new asshole every single time. Go for Kong. We have a new nickname. And, it's good because we don't want him here. We know he's only here to disturb and disrupt. Eco Farm, Bahol latest video. Read about common scary owner tools. Oh, Wayno, tourist visa firmly states no work, cannot even put up shelves in your fiance's house because it takes away work. Yeah, absolutely. I have done this and decided to pay 500 pesos to a builder. Well, I mean, if you've got on a tourist visa, why would you need to work? You'd want to be chilled. I know what you're saying. Totally agree, Wayne. I mean, I'd gone there. I had a big buy-in, so and I painted our house, but it's our house. I wasn't taking the work. I was actually paying a bunch of Filipinos, 2 of them being family members, to help me, so I wasn't taking from them as such. In fact, they did most of the work. I just sort of directed traffic, if you would. So yeah.
Yeah, but these guys, they go there and they're doing all kinds of things.
I mean, I tend not to do much. I'm a lazy bitch at the moment when I've gone on there. Here I work my ass off. There I'm a bit of a lazy
I'm
bitch.
working too much.
Yeah, you just stay with your plants. You've got enough plants to deal with. My God.
I have a lot of okay also. I have how many bundles?
Yeah.
My God. And I need to
most
store. I have a lot of work.
Yeah, I think those guys, they wouldn't even want to set up a proper corporation because it takes time to do that. Yeah, it takes time to do that, and you have to have money to do it. It'll cost you about 100,000 pesos to set the corporation up, and then
Yeah.
to get all the other things will take money. And these guys probably don't have that. They don't have the money to do it.
Set the corporation up, and then get all the other things.
It's not easy to approve the corporation. It must be in Cebu.
Yeah, probably does. Kong is back watching. His live is over. 6 minutes and 3 watch. Well, it just says a lot for him. He's one of these guys because he's got no topics, no substance, no quality. All he's doing is trying to cause trouble, and whether he's paid or otherwise, he seems to have some affinity to these individuals. So let him do what he wants to do. He's not going to touch my channel at all. Sorry, Lucy, can't have with the plants. Perry said so. Tourist only. Exactly. You got to sit down on the veranda and have coffee, mate. Our coffee, we'll pay for it. We don't need anybody to pay. It's funny because he's defending these individuals. You still there, David?
Yes, I'm here.
He's defending these individuals who are crooks. He himself, from what I believe, has a criminal record. So
yeah, I've heard that as well. I've heard that he has a criminal record.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, Wayno. Definitely a narcissistic behavior. They're very thin-skinned. You can see that the troll we just had on is exactly the same. He's no different. He's trying to make a name for himself off the backs of people like myself, GD Mead, anyone who challenges him. He's trying to make a name off. And to be honest with you, if he had a reasonable argument, I would sit there and talk to the guy. But all he's going to do is whinge and bitch about how we don't have evidence in this when there's all the evidence is visible there. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. And
well, I asked him 4 times, what evidence do you want? He could have typed and said what he wanted.
Yeah,
and have an educated discussion.
When he couldn't get what he wanted and he couldn't get his way, drop the link. And at first I got a bit, I thought, drop the link. What's he talking about? And it didn't come into my mind. And then I thought, shit, he wants the link for StreamYard. I'm not going to let him on the channel and ruin the mood of the guys here. Yeah, we could all slag him down and we can all put him under, but what would be the point of that?
Yeah,
it was just too much fun watching the guys drop him. I wouldn't even like to have a chat with Conky. Exactly. You're absolutely right. It's a waste of time. He's an absolute waste of time and, not worth anybody's time. No sign of KK's video on his channel. Must have deleted it straight away. Yeah, for sure. He probably had a few choice words to say about my channel.
It was a pathetic failure.
Yeah. But
That's what
when
he had to name it.
the thing is, because a lot of people had backed him up in the past, and now if you look what happened to Tim K on your channel, who got slaughtered, now the
Yeah.
people are starting to realize what these guys are doing, and now the comments are going against him. His channel's unsupportable. If you've only got 2, 3, or 6 people on there on your live stream, you've got to ask the question, well, why am I doing this? And
Yeah.
to be quite honest with you, every guy on this channel, you know, some have opposed what I've said, but they've always been welcome on the channel. They've opposed it in a more positive way. They may not agree with what I have to say or what my beliefs are. They're absolutely have every right not to, and that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm up for fair argument. I'm up for fair debate. What I'm not up for is some troll coming on the channel whinging and bitching about how special he is and how bad I am. Look, I'm
Yeah,
no
there's
better.
no problem with constructive criticism. There's
Yeah,
nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with
I'm
that.
no. Reality is, I'm no better or worse than any of the guys on the chats here, on the comments. I'm no better, no worse. I know Mick thinks, you know, he's slightly better, bastard. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's fine. Hi, Sebo. Welcome back, brother. Well, he tried to have fun and he left with his tail between his legs.
Yeah, he got kicked out.
Yeah, one of the boys did it. We'll just tell them I'm a member of the Philippines national basketball team and outreach mission. Well, considering that most lightning poles run through you. Oh. Yeah, CB, welcome in, brother. Yeah, we had a bit of fun, and Malate missed it as well. Obviously, True Love's not been on, and neither has Mrs. H. But yeah, good to see you in. Yeah, he came on demanding evidence, came on demanding that we drop our trousers and bend over for him, but that wasn't going to happen. And he was sent packing quite severely. I'll spin a flower pot on my finger. Tim K is so condescending of his. Oh yeah, need to read between the lines, but also he's just a blatant. Well, he is. I saw him literally tear into one of his subscribers on one of his lives. It was disrespectful. The guy left. No, he's not, and he's just a weak ass troll. He'll probably do a video about me next week about how bad I am. Doesn't know anything about me. When I get back to Cebu, I will have my channel showing how to farm, but no budget. Removal of indigent aliens, Section 43. Aliens as fall into distress or need public aid from causes arising subsequent to the entry and desirous of being removed. E-beggars bye-bye. Absolutely would be nice if that happened. Kong King is just another prick on the dartboard of life. Oh, yeah. Like I say, after seeing all the comments he was making on David and the raw facts and the videos and the obsession he's got with GD Mead and always putting, I thought, how long before he starts trying to check my time? And it's just irony that it happened tonight. So what does Tim K do in the background when not videoing? That is the question. Well, from what I hear, he gets drunk a lot, shits the bed a lot. He even admitted it. And just does stupid things. I know he buggers off from time to time to Manila, to Angeles City, leaves his wife behind. Well, poor Kinky Dong. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong. I'm sorry he did it again. Dong dong, ding dong. And the middle of the
The early videos that I saw with Tim K was when he was moving around with Harold Balder.
That's
and
right.
Apparently, Harold Balder had linked up somehow or the other with Chrissy, and she seemed more interested in Harold Balder than Tim.
Oh, the video
Tim was
clearly
just,
showed it.
yeah, he was just like along for the ride, and Harold didn't look. I don't know if he was interested or not. And then he gave Chrissy's old man a bunch of money, and then he left, and Tim just kind of slipped directly in there. and I think Chrissy and Hannah was hanging around Tim hoping to get money also, and she ended up hooking up with him. But my impression is that as soon as Chrissy actually gets on her feet, gets herself settled, she's going to get rid of him faster than you can blink.
I think you may be right there. And then the thing is, you can see it. We've got a term in Spanish, well, Janito, which is our local language here, which is like a mixture of everything. We've got a term that says segundo plato, which anybody who knows Spanish means second plate. Nobody likes being second plate here.
Yeah.
You know, like second choice, and I think that's what it is. He was second choice. Hang on, got a
Yeah.
nice comment here from BD. The fact that you're both making a difference, these e-beggars do not like the fact that you call it. Absolutely, Dave, and I appreciate that comment because it means a lot. If we stop doing what we're doing, these guys get away with it, and
Yeah.
at some point, you know, the pendulum will swing in our favor, and we'll have a lot more people on that. All
Yeah,
of
you
us
just have to keep at it.
on a 15-minute video, but Tim Key, no, he can't do that. That's all absolutely right. Wayno, you're absolutely right. Any video, even his live streams, he is crass, he is rude, he is ignorant, and his ego is through the roof. He's extremely narcissistic.
Yeah. Like
So
I know
pretty much.
I know actually I know someone and he married a Filipina and his wife does have a channel too. And I think he somehow or the other he linked up with Tim K. And when he was in the Philippines, Tim K had said to him that he should come visit him in Southern Leyte where he is. And the guy told me that him and his wife went and visited Tim K. And when they got there, Tim K was very rude and treated them very badly. And the guy, he said, you know what he said? He said, well, F this, you know, and he just went back to his hotel where he was staying at the resort. And the next morning, Tim K showed up at his hotel and was saying, oh, well, I wasn't feeling too well and I was tired and blah, blah, blah. And he actually did the interview with the guy. And the thing is that when I saw that interview that the guy had done with Tim K. And when I saw the guy, I said, you know, that guy looks like somebody I know. And then I had messaged Tim K to ask, and Tim K had given me the link to the guy's wife, and that's how I linked up with the guy. And the guy told me the story about Tim K. So what you're saying in terms of the attitude that Tim K has, this is something that kind of almost came from the horse's mouth, not watching a video. This is somebody who had an interaction with him and said, this is what the guy's about. So I'm not surprised if he treats Chrissy that way in the background.
Yeah. Okay, going to jump onto this one. I stopped here for the Love Boat conversation. We did that earlier, but we can carry on. Do you think there's any chance of... No. I think it's a bluff. I think it may be even a scam. Let's put it this way. In this economic climate, I'm no economist, but in this economic climate, I don't think he's going to be able to raise 15 million. He'd be lucky if he can raise $15. Right. What do you think about Sunshine Show skimmer reverting to physical? Well, he can say all he likes. Believe it or not, he's actually broken Philippine law. She's Filipina, and by making threats to a Philippine national like that, verbally and on the thing, physical threats, he can be deported from the country immediately. If she blotters him and pushes the NBA and shows the NBA that video, he'll be kicked out of the country, guaranteed. I've seen it happen. It's not pretty. You cannot, under Philippine law, make threats to a Philippine national. It is illegal.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
We must show the Philippines they're all foreign. No, we've got to. That's the whole point of this, what we're doing here. Let's kick these gits out and let's put respect where it belongs. Tim K had a drunken live stream that he deleted when he stated that Hannah is being supported by some crusty 70-year-old. Yeah, it's been going on for a while, that one. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit behind on these things. I'll try to catch up. Hi, Kapan. I have a boat. I can sell him along with a Sunshine is making money skimming. Now April Hernandez is making money trying to expose. Yeah, it's we were talking about that earlier. Mark Hall sold. Hi, Gary Charles. Welcome back, brother.
Hi, Gary.
How can that lout can have 127,000 subs? Because there are that many simps out there, brother. There are that many simps.
Actually, he got that from Harold Balder because
Yeah.
Harold has like 1 million subscribers, and then Chrissy got from Tim Kent.
Keep up the good work because more see the fact when they are doing it makes most. Yeah, appreciate that. We're trying. We can't always get it right. We try to do as much as we can. People do demand a lot of us. I get messages all the time. Why can't you do this? And why can't you get that one? And when I explain to them the reasons why, they're shocked. They think, Hungry Syrian Wonder was one of them. Wanderer was one of them. He's now a Philippine national. I can't touch him.
Yeah,
I can't prove it because he's got his charity linked to his business, and he's got it
people
all
have to
legal.
understand in the Philippines things work very differently, very
Yep.
slow.
I'm selling cruise tickets. The ship, the SS Birdle, to be commanded by Captain Jason, a first mate of Mr. Ross and Mrs. Eminger as entertainment director. Bring your own Panasonic and you're going to need it. New vid coming soon. Yeah. Roger has met Chris Wren and has a similar story to tell as the one from the guy who met Tim K. Yeah. Okay. I used to make boats out of paper. You think Mark will buy one off me? Oh, yeah. At least worth a couple of million. I mean, he spots quality. He knows quality, D. He knows quality. Your boats must be spot on, bro. Filipino lover, a simple answer is no. 10 million for a boat, 1 million for a dry dock, or roughly 20 to 30 million to get up running. Not happening, not to mention the issues in the South China Sea. Absolutely. Right. Sorry, guys. Trying to catch up. I don't realize these guys are a very bad idea. Yeah. Exactly why Andy walked away. Yeah, exactly. If Andy had raised a hand to Tim K, he'd have been deported and he knew it. That is what I was trying to tell people. Yes, it's very easy to turn around and say, yeah, I'll smash him in the mouth. I'd do this to him. I'd do that. But the reality is a lot different. And though it must have burned Andy's soul, he had to walk away.
Yeah, especially in the Philippines.
I've seen a drunk foreigner in a Philippines mall get his head kicked in and then dragged and deported. So, out the rope, money. Only Simps would. Who's talking bollocks? Me?
No,
I never talked
the boat.
Oh, yeah. The boat.
Buying the boat.
Hi, Mrs. H. We'll try to check that out, Gary. Problem is, I'm subscribed to these guys' channels purely to see what they're up to. Catch 22. Yeah. Totally understand. All right. Okay. So many comments coming in now. Put it this way: Mark the Rope was broke, and now he's moved into a much nicer house. Bought his girlfriend a brand new scooter. Well, it's actually the type of scooter you would buy a 3-year-old child. You know, the ones with the pedal. Okay. All right, Lucy, I will check your channel. Yeah. Lucy's Lifestyle Journal. Post your link, babe. I'll have to rewind on the cruise ship discussion. Yeah, sorry, Mrs. H. We started a bit earlier than you were on. But, yeah, we did speak about that. And none of us believe it. I believe it's a scam.
Yeah, he'll get people to send them money for it. And
either he's scamming people or people are scamming him. I'm not sure. It just depends on which way the rope swings, if you know what I mean. Maybe Mark and Paul could go into partnership, old dog, new ships.
Yeah.
Best one. Did I miss where Mark bought it already? Well, we were discussing that. I mean, what do you reckon the chances of raising $15 million right now with no
Yeah.
equity?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, definitely already dotted. Fisherman's Wharf. I think Mark and Old Dog are really our partners. In what? In crime?
partners in crime, exactly.
Okay. Odds of 1%. Wow, that's really generous, Mrs. H. Really generous. All right, sorry, guys, just posted the wife's link. You can jump onto her channel. She does videos in both Visayan and English, whatever.
Crazy. I don't want to make a video now.
He's only 9.5 million short, Mrs. H. You have some petty cash available. Exactly. Do you have Microsoft Office on your computers? I have uploaded an Excel file to email you. Yeah, Dark, I will try to give you my email address in a minute. Hi, Petri. Just a funny law in the Philippines that most would not know. But can you get time in a police station jail? Good question.
Just a funny though.
The rope should do the boat. The Sentai 7 way shows someone boat and it says and scam. Yeah, for sure. Maybe Mark will get Kong King to paddle a dinghy.
Yeah.
Maybe. Believe it or not, it's possible.
He's dreaming.
But would require a lot of stupidity in the. Yeah, absolutely. No, we're not denying the possibility. We are saying that there is always that possibility he could do it. But there'd have to be a lot of stupid investors. I mean, really stupid. Because his own idea and his whole plot and plan falls short. Mick on the ropes live stream tore him a new one on that. Take videos sent by WhatsApp.
You know that story, Barry? Do you know that story about the PDF through the WhatsApp?
Yeah, we were in tears about that. I couldn't believe when that broke. That was funny. Who the hell sends a PDF contract via WhatsApp if you're a big company?
Yeah, exactly.
Really? Oh, they wanted to give me loads of money. Yeah. The problem was as soon as he smelt the folding stuff, that was it. His logic went out the window.
Somebody scammed the scammer.
Yeah. I kill the dreams of an old man. Mark could kill two birds with one stone, use himself as the anchor. Could do. Right. If you own a chainsaw and have not got a permit. Oh, okay. So basically, you own a chainsaw, you get time in jail. Really? Wow. Didn't know that.
I have to get rid of my chainsaw. I had construction going on, and a guy stopped on a motorcycle in front of my house and said, "I have a chainsaw to sell." And the worker said, "Buy the chainsaw. We have a tree to cut down." So I bought the chainsaw. So I have a chainsaw.
Yeah, she's definitely a woman scorned, but she's doing exactly the same as him.
Is that April Hernandez or Apple?
Hang on, I'm just typing something in. Dark Stallion, I'm going to send you my email address. Just click on it. Mark will eventually scam himself now that he'd be. Well, the only people that are going to give him money are some sort of mafia, maybe the Yakuza or what's the Chinese mafia or something. That's the only way he's going to get the money. And if he thinks the Philippine government are just going to accept what he's doing just like that on a tourist visa, he's probably got nothing coming. SS Minnow, piloted by Dumb and Dumber, old fat redundant tricks. and every wanker has. Yeah, nice one, Jim.
Maybe you will get married with a girl.
That's what they were talking about earlier. They reckon it's planned. Maybe Old Dog Nutrix has some boat parts in his box. Oh, yeah, well, he did have a lot of parts. That screwdriver set's going to come in handy.
Because it's easy for him to get married.
He's, he definitely was looking at the good one. No problem, Stark. I know you wanted from me before. I couldn't get your comments, so I couldn't tag the thing in. It's, YouTube sometimes doesn't play games, nice games. Yeah, I think that my personal view is I don't think he's going to be able to achieve all that money for that boat scan. I really don't. I'm not sure if he's conning people or he's getting conned by people.
If he will do that, good luck.
Well, look, the funny thing is he's obviously I believe he's lying. He said for a year and a half he's been working on this scheme. Can't be, because he's only been in the Philippines less than a year, so just over a year. 1, 2. If he'd been working on it for a year and a half, why did he take a rope to the Philippines to kill himself? He said so on his video. If he had that in his future, why would he want to string himself up? His stories do not mesh.
Yeah, he was broke and desperate when he arrived in the Philippines.
Yeah, exactly. Everything had failed. He was broken, desperate. He'd lost his job. He'd lost everything, his house. He abandoned his wife and kids. Buggered off to the Philippines with a rope.
Yeah.
Wanted to kill himself. So how can he tell the people then on a video now he had been working on this scheme for over a year and a half? The time story does not match.
So that everybody will play and listen to him. So that he will have a view and
Yeah.
have money.
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe Mark will interview himself when his boat deal goes under. Every bum has a story. Nice. Maybe all got it wrong, and he wants 15 pesos to get the boat to CGO. Missing him, yeah, probably. It was to do with illegal logging. The permit is only 200 for. Oh, right. Okay. That's news. I didn't know that. I just want to know the entertainment director position is still open. Yes, Mrs. H, you've got it. We are voting for you. We're going to tell Mark the Rope that if he doesn't employ you, we're going to get him ourselves. That's the reason he bought the rope for the boat. Of course it is. Mooring up. That's what it was.
I think Mark is just trying to scam people and see how much he can get, how close to 15 million, and then disappear with it, or say make up some story.
Exactly. This is another point. Yeah, Dave makes a good point here. Look, why did Mark take the rope to the Philippines? He should have supported local traders and bought one over there, because Mark will not adapt to them. They must adapt to him. The ship will dock in front of Newtown. Yeah, Mactown, Newtown. Right outside Gio's condo. He bought the rope for the boat. It makes sense there, man. David, this is the funny thing is he made such a big video about how he was going to top himself and he'd taken a rope there. When I made light of it and made fun on a previous live stream, a troll came on my channel and really ripped into me, made out as if I was the worst bully anybody ever seen. My answer is very simple. He did say he wanted to commit suicide. He hasn't kept his end of the bargain. You know, I don't believe.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a guy who likes. I believe in people that stick by their word. He hasn't, so he's a failure in my books. Is Mark the Rope a white supremacist? He might be. I know he doesn't give a damn about the Filipinos, though he does claim he does. I'm not concerned about Filipino vloggers, citizens of the Philippines. I hope the goal is to clean up. Yeah, well, that's what we're looking at. We're trying to do that. But unfortunately, some of these, the local Filipinos are linked to the foreigners, and they may get caught in a crossfire. From my perspective, I would try to go for the ones, obviously, the expats ones that I'm trying to get rid of because it shames the rest of us when we go there. Whatever you sent me, I will try my best to do the right thing with it if I can.
Perry, I have to take a call, and I don't know if you're still going to be on when I'm finished because
Well,
I know
I'm going
you've
to
been
end the
on.
live stream in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So
you've been
if you
on
back,
for
you
like
back.
two and a
If you're
half
not, you're not.
hours.
No worries,
It's a
mate.
marathon. Been having a marathon, but it was good to be on anyway. So
Yeah, it's been great having you on. I'm sure the guys will have appreciated your presence, and thank you for being so honest when you answered the question I asked you. Really appreciate that.
yeah. Basically, when you have the next live stream, I'll be on again, and I'm always there to answer questions, and hopefully it kind of gets people's mind at ease a little bit. Uh, Not to think that I'm just some troll or somebody just doing something. But the other thing too is our channel is growing, Raw Facts channel is growing, and the statement that we made that whatever we get monetized out of it, we're going to be giving back to the people there. I already give, so it's no big deal. Um, so we're going to be giving back to the poor people there, whatever it is. We're going to do a screenshot of what we got, which is probably a couple $100 anyway, but it's like 10,000 pesos. We're going to give it
Yeah,
to some people there, and we want to try and keep it also, not to show their faces and that kind of thing. So, but as I said, I have to take a call, but it was great being on and great talking to all of these guys.
thank you, mate. I really appreciate
Right.
you coming on and spending the time with us. I know you're a
Yeah.
busy man.
Take care and God bless to everybody.
You too. You big. Thank you very much.
Bye, Lucy. Take care.
Take care too.
All right. Right. So we're going to lose. Yeah. Okay. We lost Dave. So we lost David for the while. Yeah. You guys' comments are killing me, man. This is funny as hell. By a condo there. Seriously, guys, you're killing me. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the situation. And we're going to see more of it. It's like they're running out of options and things to scam and how to make money. They're coming up with, they're coming up with silly things like their consultation fees and their PayPals, their patrons, their buy me a coffees, their GoFundMe's, and it just continues and continues. Now there's that other new cash one. It's always going to be something, and the moment we take the pressure off is the moment we lose. I need to do another video, which I do plan to do soon. In the next few days, I will have another video up. I know it's been a while, but I've been busy as hell, as you know. It is one of those things. But going back, now we're going to look at one comment, which I think is hilarious. When Ren's result will open before Mark's cruise line and off. Exactly. Now, you got there before I did. I was going to ask that question earlier, but you got there before I did. That is where the good money is going to be. Okay, this is where we go. Here's my thought. This is a three-way race. Will Ren's Resorts be open before Mark's cruise liner is ready to float, and before Sunshine Shoulders gets the stimulus checks you're all sending for his property investments? There's the money. He wants out. He doesn't like the Philippines. Partnership between Ren and Mark, like Disney Cruises and Resorts. Yeah, if you add in a Sunshine Skimmer, you'll have it all. It's funny how how thin-skinned they are and how they try to defend their side of things when there's absolutely nothing to defend. It just makes me laugh. Now I'm looking at at YouTube on itself. I've had 19 likes and 2 dislikes. You don't like my channel, don't come onto it. It's as simple as that. I got no problem. Naganut's Chris Ren left nut was the swollen. Oh boy, slaughtered. I'm betting Skimmer's stimulus scam. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's put it this way. No matter how you look at it, they're all trying some sort of scam. I see it coming all together now. The dream team. Yep. The 3 amigos. Fazio's hotel. Yes, that's right. Fazio had a hotel planned as well. So it's a four-way duel now. The dislikes Kong and King. I don't bother. Let them dislike. It doesn't affect me in any way. It's actually just find it quite funny. Dance Daisy, dance Daisy. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, guys, we're gonna run for another how long now? Another 10 minutes, I say. And then I'm gonna have to shut off. This has been quite a long one, but it's been a very fun one for me. Lucy's been involved from a distance, but she likes to get involved. Yeah, over the love plank. The love boat. So it looks like Captain Stubing may have another Titanic situation on his hands. I tell you what, I would be extremely shocked if he managed to pull it off. And I would be impressed, and I'd take back everything I ever said bad against him. But for some reason, all my bones in my body are telling me this is a scam. Ropes cruise ship can dock at Fazio's beachfront hotel. What we're calling, we're going to give him a new name for his shipping company. We're going to call it either Noose Maritime or Noose Cruises. Yeah, it was good fun. I think I have a lot of contact with David on a personal level, and we're always asking each other advice and information and evidence and stuff like that for the vids and that. And we try to help. I mean, you guys, we get a lot of information from you guys. You guys give us tons on these live streams. I benefit because I learn things that I didn't know, and that really, really helps. So we have to thank you guys as well. I know it sounds corny, but it's true. I'm not going to suck anybody's widget here, but fact of the matter is I get as much information from you guys as we give out. So we're really appreciative of that. Fazio's hotel will be called... His boat is going to be called Scammers of the Caribbean. Just buy one share so you can help. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's going to be a killer. That's going to knock the Cunard and the, what they call it, all the other big ship companies out of the way. No worries, mate. Thank you, David D. It's always a pleasure having you on, brother. You know, we think a lot of you. Thanks for joining us. Right. There's no way on earth the cruise line will ever happen. Ren is a fantasist. All right. Good night, David. Boat's name hung up. Frigging with the rigging. How's that? What is the Mark Cruise Ship channel? We don't know. We've got to wait for that one. We haven't been invited. We're not special guests. I do enjoy when Ren gets all misty-eyed and stares off in the distance talking about proper resorts with 5-star service. Oh, yeah. Every man has a cruise ship. Every man can float my boat. How's that one? If he pulls it off, then I'm getting that shuttle and let space tours begin. Oh, it's not a bad idea. You can put down space X +1. How's that? Oh, crazy. It was interesting having David on. I'm going to the SS Dead. Oh, brilliant. I'm still having nightmares of Beggy May opening Balak buying boxes of chocolate. I know. Lucy clicked on it to see what the hell was going on. We took one look, and within 2 minutes of it, we had to switch it off. Seriously, all you saw was manky girls and the junk as well. Just couldn't do it. The only 5 stars Ren will ever see is the ones he sees through the holes. Yes, all 5 of them. Holes, that is. Rika is building the Eiffel Tower in Periscope. in his bed, in his mum's basement, yeah, out of a Lego kit. Is the cruiser a banker? God knows. Ren's resort has some land by the sea. Remember that was given to him. The ship could call in. Yeah, of course it could. Any port in a storm. Mark's self-checkout cruise lines. Oh. Well, we were going to call it dope on a rope, but that might be a bit cruel to the rope, of course. Let's break the ship up, yeah. Oh, God, these are coming in harder and worse than ever. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm waiting for an infomercial of both things beggars ask for. I'm actually waiting for Every Man Has a Story to do a story video. He's going to interview his future boat captain. Apparently, his neighbor rows a dinghy, and he's considering him for the captain position. So that's got to come up for the chat. Rike has been using fake Philippines islands in the back. Yeah, he does it all the time. He uses green screen on everything. Yeah, me don't begs, me hints, Christopher. Typical jackass. Beggy and Balikbayan, silly me, I thought they would be able to sleep tonight. Thanks for that image. I know it's just going to keep you awake, the nightmares you'd have. You should do an Emmy Awards type show for e-beggars. What's an Oscars? Oh, for the best scam. I like that. Jim, the name's Perry, by the way. Yeah, definitely. That would be good. An Oscar. That's not a bad idea. I might even be able to plan something like that for a live stream. I'm gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to work on that one a bit. That's not a bad idea. I think you've turned the cogs again. I may be able to do an awards ceremony. I'll get one of these novelty Oscars for the best performance in e-begging. Not a bad idea. Robert is sending slob bag balm for his thing. Yeah. E-beggar tours on sale soon. The cruise ship, the Fazio Hotel, the beach resort. Oh my God! It's not. I tell you what. The more you think about them, the more you put it together. It's like going to be the worst vacation ever. I'm just going straight to get it. Right. Give it. Real background of Rika's gigantic tubs of Vaseline and Cheetos and vibrating eggs. He uses the ostrich-sized ones, though. Lucy has a bad cough. Is she okay? Yeah, it's part of a bug she's had.
I have bad on this one when I am talking on the phone the whole night, especially screaming on these people on the phone, and I dry my throat. So, yeah.
We do lifestyles of the rich and famous. Yeah, we should do. I may pull a video on that. I don't know yet. I'm going to work on something like that. Same as I did the ministry, I might do Jim's given me a bit of a heads up. I might do a video related on that. It'll be good fun. In Thailand, he's constant e-beggathon. Yeah, every day he expects viewers to support him. What? Oh God. Pathetic. It would be. Jim, I'm going to have to work on that. I don't know whether I'm going to do a live stream version or I'm just going to do a video and award ceremony. And I'll do, it's already messing with my head. I've got to do something fun. Your voice is perfect for lifestyles. I should play on that, and I think I'm going to do something similar. I've definitely got to play on that, but I'm going to do an awards ceremony thing first, and we'll see about the lifestyles. Who would live in a house like this? Can we set the sat nav on the boats to Australia? They often shoot boats. Yeah, they do. They sink boats, don't they? That's right. It was Ren's Resort. I forgot. Ren and Terrence. Well, Terrence has got the swimming pool. So if you add the swimming pool to the resort and the hotel and the property you could get for the stimulus checks, not to mention the cruise liners. Oh, God. All these vloggers expect men in America working hard to support them and their women. Yeah, this is one of the things I've always said on my videos. Why would you as a person who works so hard through the week to support your family, you work hard for your pensions, you work hard for your whatever, your social security, whatever. What is it they call it? The I don't know, the system they have in America where you save up the new social security at the end of it. Why would you give these assholes money? We can use Tropical Tim as the cameraman if not too busy in Tondo. Yeah. Or Rat Towers. Yeah. All right, guys. It is now. Okay, lads. 401k. That's the one. I knew it was something. The 401k. Yeah, you put your money into that. Why would you jeopardize that? Mark is stimulated by other people's checks. So is Sunshine. Apparently, he gets stimulated over everybody's checks. And if you don't give it to him, he starts to cry and bitch. I miss the good old style begging of Bama. Yo, guys, I need some donations. I will give you great content. Yeah. I remember seeing one of his videos. That was hilarious. Begging Olympics. It's the right time. Yes. Oh, we could do the Begging Olympics video. I'm going to have to plan this. Seriously, you guys have given me some ideas to mess around with. Some sort of awards ceremony / Olympics. The e-begging Olympics in the Philippines. Should be fun. I want to give money to people in their basements. We should have a beg off. Yeah, see who can beg the most. Gold medals galore. Beg Olympics. Yep. Chris Wren will never go on his ship. She will be seasick with her teeth. Oh, God. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good idea. The Beg Olympics. You should do something like that, or the Beg Awards, or the Begology, or I've got to play with that. I'll have to do a video on that. It's going to be fun. But that's the point. Instead of gold, silver, and bronze, you're going to have gold, gold, and extra gold. Because that's all they'll take is gold. Most of these wankers have no pension or 401k. They're just scraping by a meager social security. Yeah, absolutely. That's why we need to sort them at some point. Bama is died in Vincente Hospital of COVID-19. Really? You're just teasing. Oh. You got to drop that date. Yeah. One thing for sure, the gold medal winners will cheat their way to the podium. Top prize, a cruise ticket. Oh, and a rat. Yeah. Rat soup. Yeah, the top prize. Yeah, you could have that as well, couldn't you? Yeah. That's not a bad idea. He gets an honorary. COVID-19 has been vaccinated against Brussels. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are too much. All right, I'm gonna go. Been on here long enough, and guys, it's been brilliant. It's been one of my favorite ones. 2 3/4 hours. Guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'm knackered. It's been brilliant. One of the best ones yet. I mean, they're all great, but this is just getting better. Swimming medal ceremony. Day 2. Okay, so yeah, everybody. Yeah, definitely been fun. Really appreciate you all coming on. Your comments have been amazing, as always. Hilarious. It was good fun sending that idiot packing. That was fun. It's the gold medal. I'll have to be chocolate. I've got them here. I can buy them here. I'll have to do it. Yeah, catch you next time, Dave. Been appreciated. Really appreciate it. Yeah, take care. You too, Jim. Thanks, Dark. Really appreciate it. And I'll have a look at whatever you sent me. And everybody else who I haven't got to, thank you so much for joining me. We've had a good one. Yeah, peace out, party people. We've had a good one. It's been fun. Yeah, Dave, brilliant. Yeah. I will definitely post early so that you catch up with it before. A thing I've been neglecting, but I'll get that sorted for you. And we'll chat more. But no, it's been brilliant having you back. Your sense of humor has meshed in with everybody else's. Loved having you on. I missed you actually the last one because we could have had a laugh on that one. But hey, it is what it is. We'll catch you on the next one. Guys, thank you all so very much. And I hope to see you soon. And let's see what other jokes these guys produce during the next week or so. All right, guys, I'm out of it. Bye-bye now.